Yeah. Jimmy Gang, man. Listen, my boys. We back on this joint, Gemini by Law coming back at you with another stream. Today we're going to get into a few topics, man. We got to start off with Free Kodak. It's actually backwards. Kodak is free, but we got some news about him as soon as he got released, so we got to get to that. But first, let's jump into the intro song, gang.
Hello?
Hey,
I can't hear you. What you say?
what's up?
No, I'm just recording right now. I'm gonna call you right back.
Okay,
They put the racks on the cat up in Cali. If she bring it back, I ain't doing the dash. You put up a hassle just trying to be mad at me. I can survive, it's just part of the plan. You know I'm ballin' like I'm at the mad at me in front of the haters, in front of the fans. She giving me brain like my place in the academy. If you need a tape, then I need an advance. I been in the trap, but the bugs they be calling. Man, I coulda lied, I might do it again. Wait, you remember them niggas that died? I'm looking right through them and Cartier land. No round of applause, a nigga get clapped. I'm thinking of ways to get to the bag. If I'm in the race, I ain't coming last. If he in my way, then he getting past. And she a little hoe, she fuck for the bag. And crow on the road, he on your ass. Wrist looking like glass. More than a brick, more than a shot. Breaking the piece and I'm crushing the past. Used to wear the same beat every day in the trap. Used to serve the same beat every day for a bag. On the north of the J where we keeping them straps. Here it go, I wanna blow, I wanna know what I'm meant to do. He took a L, that's how I go. We gonna win, ain't tryna lose. I'm in the field, I got nothing to prove. Say he a shooter, ain't nothing even shoot. You super cap, you ain't telling the truth. 2 to 3 in FM, make a nigga go poof. Here it go, I wanna blow, I wanna know what I'm meant to do. He took a L, that's how I go. We gonna win, ain't tryna lose. I'm in the field, I got nothing to prove. Say he a shooter, ain't nothing even shoot. You super cap, you ain't telling the truth. 2 to 3 in FM, make a nigga go poof.
She wanna go, she wanna take it all over the globe. I got them shooters moving like it's Call of Duty, cause they going crazy with the scopes. I'm on the road, anybody fucking with me, you know they getting Peter Roll. Niggas didn't see me and Houdini, popping up all the bitches on the low. Cause that was my brody, you niggas dissing up the Crody, you know that I'm clutching the foe. 60 get 7, my bitch off the 40, I'm 501 denim, you know that I got it. I'm not a banker to none of my ops, but I promise them niggas gon' owe me deposits. He go to trippin' and chill, check him. Say he ain't loaded, but still check him. Houdini, my brother, my real brethren. I know he watching and stunting from heaven. All of my watches, they bustin' to heaven. Ain't nobody finna run up, I'm steppin'. Bitch, I'm in charge, 107K large. You know I gave 10 to the reverend. All of the shootings and robberies we do inside of my hood, my niggas need repentance. Can't buy no Cuban, bust down with no penance. They wanna give me 22 the sentence. Hey, I told them crackers holler back when they be sober. I smoke so much dope that I still feel like I'm sober. Ballin' in these bitches all like a gopher. Bitch, big ropes with the chauffeur.
Here it go, I wanna blow, I wanna know what I'm meant to do. He took a L, that's how I go. We gonna win, ain't tryna lose. I'm in the field, I got nothing to prove. Say he a shooter, ain't nothing even shoot. You super cap, you ain't telling the truth. 2 to 3 in FM, make a nigga go poof. Here it go, I wanna blow, I wanna know what I'm meant to do. He took a L, that's how I go. We gonna win, ain't tryna lose. I'm in the field, I got nothing to prove. Say he a shooter, ain't nothing even shoot. You super cap, you ain't telling the truth. 2 to 3 in FM, make a nigga go poof.
All right, my boys. I told y'all we got a couple videos to start off today, gang. So what we gonna do is we gonna start off with this Cash Money versus No Limit, bro. So I never really got into this story. I ain't never really know. Listen, they basically saying there's some untold information that we ain't never seen about Cash Money and No Limit, which I'm definitely into that. I ain't gonna lie, that's my era. So I want to see what's up with it. Y'all tap in with me, rock with me. Shout out to Swamp Stories, Cash Money vs. No Limit. We're going to start off with that. Dope stream coming up. Let's go, my boys.
The Instagram page as well, so let's get into it. I covered Baton Rouge twice, so I figured it was only right to cover the city about an hour down the road, New Orleans, Louisiana. And although they're only an hour away, they are completely
Wait, which one came first? Because I want to make sure we do the right one first.
different. But in order for it to make sense, let's head all the way back to the start. New Orleans is one of the oldest cities in America, built in
I think this part one.
1918. And from the start, it was a big melting pot of French, Spanish, West African, and native people. Altogether, they became known as the Creoles. So if anyone from the area gets an ancestry test, it will most likely have some results you never expected. And if you're from New Orleans, chances are you have an uncle or grandparent who looks like Chris Broussard. Anyways, as the years went by, New Orleans quickly became one of the wealthiest cities in the world. That's because it was the entrance to the Mississippi River, which connected North America to the rest of the world. Ships would travel through New Orleans, which made it the biggest and most important port in the Western world. However, the native tribe warned the French and Spanish not to continue building New Orleans because it was on bad land. The story goes that they told them that the land will flood every few years and destroy whatever they built. Well, they were blinded by the wealth they were building and brushed off the warning. You'd think,
Bruh, with a warning like that, how could you just blow it up? Like, bro, they literally warned you. They said, do not build here because whatever you build every few years will flood and get ruined. But they didn't listen. Look, they said it.
Which made it the biggest and most important port in the Western world. However, the native tribe warned the French and Spanish not to continue building New Orleans because it was on bad land. The story goes that they told them that the land will flood every few years and destroy whatever they built. Well, they were blinded by the wealth they were building and brushed off the warning. You'd think that they'd listen though, you know, it's not like the tribe had been living there for thousands of years or anything. Well, fast forward to the 20th century.
Definitely always listen to the Indians, bro. They was here first. They know what they talking about.
In New Orleans was a vibrant, happy, middle to upper class city. In fact, it had one of the lowest crime rates of all major US cities. But everything would change in the late 1960s. Once other forms of transportation like cars, trains, and airplanes were developed, there was no reason for New Orleans to exist anymore. And when the money stopped rolling in from the port, the underlying issues of New Orleans started to reveal themselves. The once prosperous city started becoming a very dark place, truly a shell of its former self. From 1968, New Orleans began getting worse every single year. Crime.
Don't say it's because they let niggas in now. Don't listen, because it went from like they were thriving, they had all these ports, they would import, export, great. Then all you see is niggas. All you see is niggas and crime. Like, chill, don't make it seem like that. It wasn't us, gang.
Started rising, businesses closed their doors, and residents began fleeing the city in large numbers. And by 1973, New Orleans was officially America's most dangerous city. The roads stopped being paved, schools shut down, houses became abandoned, and the streets absolutely took control of the city. So let me break it all down. The city of New Orleans has 17 wards, which is pretty similar to the zones in Atlanta. Except in New Orleans, they actually play a factor in the streets. And in this video, we're gonna focus on the 3rd Ward, which is without a doubt the most legendary and active in the city. It all revolves around 3 projects: the Magnolia, the Calliope, and the Melf. And no, I'm not talking about Sonya Curry, so get your mind out of the gutter. Anyways, these are the 3 most
Yeah, this is a legendary moment right here, man. A hot boys.
dangerous and rundown projects in all of America, and they're all located in the same area. The 3rd Ward is an absolute mess where you always have to be on your 10 toes, and this environment breeds some of the biggest bosses in the country. Welcome to New Orleans. But before we get into it, let me run the intro.
3 minutes in, let me run the intro.
Introduce you to the Melpomene Project, also known as the Melf. Now, technically it should be pronounced Melpomene, but it's New Orleans. This is the smallest project out of the 3, and for this episode, we will be focusing on the other 2 projects. And that takes us to the famous Calliope projects.
Bro, there was a super duper gangster from the Calliope projects, and I want to get into his story, bro. He was a beast, bro. He caught mad bodies, bro. I think he the nigga who killed Magnolia Shorty, bro. R.I.P. Magnolia Shorty.
And again, it's supposed to be pronounced Calliope, but this is New Orleans. Well, the Calliope Projects, also known as CP3, was always known as a wild, wild place. It consisted of 1,600 units covering 6 blocks, and the rent, you won't believe this, $8 a month for a 1-bedroom and $22 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment. And you might be
Nah, that sounds crazy. Nigga said $8 a month. Listen, never in New York.
100 units covering 6 blocks, and But the rent? You won't believe this. $8 a month for a 1-bedroom and $22 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Hell nah, you know you living in trash if it costs that much.
And you might be thinking, wow, that's a bargain, but honestly, I don't even think it's worth that. That's because the projects had not been maintained since 1941, and residents claim that they were infested with roaches, rats, ants, and spiders. On top of this, many units had mold and rotting animals that stunk up the
Ew, that was in the walls?
complex. But despite the alarming poverty in the Calliope, big money began funneling through the complex in the early 1980s. And I'm not sure if era hit any city harder than New Orleans, and that created some street millionaires. And in the Calliope, it happened to be a man by the name of Sam Clay, also known as Sam Scully. Sam Scully was a smart hustler, and he started off with $1 and flipped it into millions in just 3 years. And in New Orleans,
Wow, $1? I'm pretty sure he started out with more than $1. It's hard to flip $1. Well, then again, rent was $8. I guess if rent was $8, you was able to flip $1.
started off with $1 and flipped it into millions in just 3 years. And in New Orleans, being successful came down to two things: territory and takeover. In order to make the most money, you had to be able to post up on more blocks, and that's how you increased your sales. But that was a dangerous game, because once you cross into another project, there's no telling what might happen. And this is when the rivalries begun. But some projects decided that joining together was better for business, and others decided that the lines needed to be drawn. And here's how it played out. The Melf and Calliope decided to work together, but the Magnolia was not going for it. That's because they were already making so much money in their own right. Specifically, two men by the name of Tonto and Cito, and they played by the same rules as the Calliope and Melf. And that's when the battle for the Third Ward began. But in order for it to make sense, we should focus on Sam Scully, because he was the godfather of New Orleans. And for almost a decade,
I never heard this name before. Godfather New Orleans, that sounds powerful.
he was seen as untouchable. There's no way anyone would do anything to such a powerful man. At least that's what the Calliope thought. He had graduated from the projects and purchased a 5-bedroom house across New Orleans.
That's how you know you bowling. He graduated from the projects when they bought him a house.
This is where he could handle business in peace. And by the mid-1980s, he only came to the Calliope on occasion in order to make sure the operation was a well-oiled machine. In fact, he was so cautious that no one except his children were allowed to come in his house or to even know where he lived. On top of this, he dressed like a businessman every day in order to lay low. However, in 1987, he would lose his life while visiting the Calliope.
Made all that money, came back to the Jacks, lost his life in the Calliope, bro. That's a story we don't heard too many times, bro. Like, basically, all of these stories of niggas that got success and came back to the hood and died tell you, once you get success, limit your time in the hood, bro. Once you're successful, limit your time in the hood.
This incident left the Calliope in shock. Although this was a common occurrence in the Third Ward, you never saw a boss like this go down. Rumors say that he had over $10 million stashed, which is over $25 million in today's money. However, his kids would deny this claim in an interview, which is pretty smart. But Scully's reputation wasn't all bad. You may feel how you feel about how he made his money, but you can't deny the dedication and hustle it took to reach success. He was known to look out for the kids in the neighborhood and pay them to stay out of the streets. He was even known to pay local kids who played sports in order to keep them on the right path. And one of those kids was Percy Miller, a local basketball
Oh, wow. Master P. This was Master P OG.
star at Booker T. Washington High School. Percy was obviously smart and talented since a young age, and that's a big reason why Scully made sure he was on the right track. He dreamed of being successful like Scully, but wanted to achieve it in a better way. So he would sign a basketball scholarship with the University of Houston in 1988. But unfortunately, he tore his ACL during his freshman season and the school pulled his scholarship. But instead of returning to New Orleans, Percy decided to move to California, and not Los Angeles or San Francisco or even San Diego. Instead, he moved in with his mom, who lived in the North Richmond housing projects. But he wasn't out there to play any games. He had his mind set on the music business. So with a $10,000 inheritance check from his grandfather, he opened a record store in the neighborhood. He named it No Limit Records, and when the local rappers heard about the store, they began selling their projects to him for consignment. One of those rappers was E40, and he and his uncle St. Charles began showing Percy the ropes of the independent hustle. So he took the knowledge and began his own career under
Wow, so Master P went out to Cali and learned how to hustle his music. That's what's up.
the name of Master P. But although he already had the hustle and musical genius, he knew nothing about business. So he enrolled at Merritt Community College in Oakland. But he didn't go there for a degree, but just to take business classes to strengthen his knowledge. Well, while taking classes, he met a young producer named EA Ski. So together, Master P, E40, and EA Ski mastered the independent hustle without any label. Master P had a big plan, which was to pull up to every hood in California and give mixtapes to the guy with the nicest car. That's because he knew that everyone would imitate the guy with the most money. If they heard him playing his music, they might think that it's the coolest thing to listen to.
Bro, basically, he knew niggas was dick riders. Basically, he knew the world was dick riders. So he gave his music to the most poppin' nigga, because the most poppin' nigga listen to your shit. Everybody gonna listen to it because they dick riders.
Most money. If they heard him playing his music, they might think that it's the coolest thing to listen to. And this plan worked out very well. He even had his brothers and sisters move to Richmond as well to record albums together. And Master P fully immersed himself into the culture. You can even see him wearing Richmond hats in his music videos. His debut album sold over 100,000 copies. But he wasn't content with the local success. Working with the West Coast artists was great, but they already had their own hustle. And P knew that he could reach higher goals. So in 1995, he returned to New Orleans with a master plan, no pun intended. He knew that in the South, his music style needed to change. On the West Coast, it was all about the flow and what you're saying. For example, people wanted to hear The Game from Too Short, E40, or Ant Banks. But in the South, it's the beat that matters first. People down South want the song to make them feel
Look at these little New Orleans baddies.
In the South, it's the beat that matters first. People down
Pop that pussy, baby. Pop that pussy.
South want the song to make them feel a certain way, and then they'll listen to the lyrics later. And everything revolves around what's being played at the club. But Master P's first move was controversial. He signed a rapper named Soulja Slim, which surprised many people in New Orleans. That's because Soulja Slim was from the Magnolia Project, which are rivals with Master P's Calliope projects. But Master P was all about business, and the street politics didn't matter one bit. And that's when
So he was one of the first original OGs to sign a op. Sign a nigga from the other side and get money with him.
No Limit began to rise and take over the industry. The Calliope was the new Compton. Everyone in rap was excited about what the Calliope had in store next. Other No Limit rappers like Mystical began taking
Damn, this nigga right here, bro, mad R-word charges, bro. This nigga Mystical was a demon, bro. Not in a good way either, like a predator.
over as well. People
Allegedly. He be locked up like 5 times for R-word, so I don't even know if we gotta say allegedly.
really felt the New Orleans environment through the music, and it became hip-hop's new up-and-coming city because of No Limit. But the Third Ward wasn't going to let them be the only stars. And that's when the Magnolia decided to get in on the music as well. Brian Williams, also known as Birdman, had already started Cash Money Records. But at this time, it was a much smaller operation. Their main focus was on a local Third Ward group called UNLV. The group consisted of Yellow Boy and Lil Yeah, who were two of the most respected members of the Magnolia Project. But these guys weren't business-minded like Master P. They still had one foot in the streets. And their main rival happened to be No Limit's Mystical, who they dissed in a song called Drag 'Em in the River. However, this beef was not their main issue. In typical Louisiana fashion, internal affairs took the front seat. And that takes us to 1997. UNLV and Birdman began bumping heads when the group notices that they haven't been properly paid for their music. So they
Birdman always looked like a young nigga, bro. I mean, Birdman always looked like an old nigga.
began bumping heads
He look old here and he young.
when the group notices that they haven't been properly paid for their music. So they go ahead and hire lawyers to prove that Birdman owes them a lot of money. But instead of bringing on a lawsuit, they decide to try intimidation first. So during a video shoot in the Magnolia, Yellow Boy shows up and walks up to Birdman. But Yellow
Oh, nah, he popped on Birdman?
Boy wasn't done just. Boy shows up
Pop
and
that
walks up to
bottle.
Birdman. But Yellow
That's Baby Boy. If you can't tell, that's a Baby Boy movie. When I saw hit him with the one-hitter quick.
Magnolia, Yellow Boy shows up and walks up to Birdman. But Yellow Boy wasn't done just yet. His point wasn't getting through. So later on that day, he goes looking for Birdman again. But after hours of searching, he finally gives up, and he decides to head to Birdman's New Orleans East mansion. He pulls into the driveway and notices that nobody is home. But for whatever reason, he decides to walk in front of the home, and bam! When Birdman got the news of this, he was not pleased, but he also wasn't worried. That's because he was rolling with some of the most notorious guys in New Orleans. Most importantly, his brother named Terrence Williams, also known
Gangsta Williams, bro. If you know, you know, nigga. Gangsta Williams is that guy, bro. He out here right now, free. But he got some stuff in his history. But that nigga, we might have to get into an interview from that nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
as Gangsta. And this guy might just be the most cold-blooded we have ever seen. Notorious guys in New Orleans. Most importantly, his brother named Terrence Williams, also known as Gangsta. And this guy might just be the most cold-blooded we have ever seen. Gangsta was a feared name in New Orleans, known as a guy you want to avoid pissing off at all costs. And once he got news of what Yella Boy did to his brother, he was ready to handle business. Well, on the night of April 5th, 1997, Yella Boy was found lying in his car in the Magnolia Projects.
Damn, he got stretched. Somebody body Yella Boy.
And instantly, all eyes were pointed in one direction, Terrence Gangsta Williams. And not long after, he would go down for it. However, in New Orleans, the law operates way differently than anywhere else. The city of New Orleans has what's known as the 60-day rule. If NOPD can't present a witness testimony within 60 days of a crime, all charges will be dropped. And that—
What? I never heard of this in my life. If a witness can't be produced within 60 days, all charges drop? That's crazy. That's what's up, but that's crazy.
Witness testimony within 60 days of a crime, all charges will be dropped. And that's allegedly what occurred in this case. And this rule is why almost all crimes went unsolved in New Orleans during this period. On top of this, NOPD was notorious for turning a blind eye on what was going on. But when it involved higher profile cases, the feds would take over. And for the year of 1997, the feds tapped the phone of Terrence Williams. And later that year, he was arrested for all kinds of things, a list that covers pages and pages of events. And in 2002, he was officially sentenced to 240 years. After this, he was seen as a legend for staying solid and defending Cash Money at all costs. But this turned out not to be the case, which you'll see later on. So let's fast forward to 2002, and both Cash Money and No Limit have taken over the industry. Cash Money's Juvenile came out of the gates on fire with 400 Degrees, and Lil Wayne came—
Nah, Juvenile was that nigga back in the day. You see Manny Fresh, bro?
forward to 2002, and both Cash Money and No Limit have taken over the industry.
Yo, it's like Manny Fresh just faded away, bro. Whatever happened to Manny Fresh, son?
Cash Money's Juvenile came out of the gates on fire with 400 Degrees, and Lil Wayne came out with The Block Is Hot. And for No Limit, Soulja Slim and Mystikal were seeing success as well. It's safe to say that this was the New Orleans prime era, and many people wondered why No Limit and Cash Money never collaborated. They were from the same city and the same ward, so what was the issue? But the world didn't know that the Magnolia and Calliope were arch rivals. In fact, it was one of the worst in American history, where things were going down on a daily basis. Both Birdman and Master P would talk about it in an interview.
What was the situation back then?
It was just that I didn't get along with some of the people he ran with.
Yeah.
You know, some of the people that was with Cash Money, like I told you, you know, all your friends ain't my friends. I salute them for what they done, but if I don't get along with the people you get along with, you know, I'm not gonna do business with you. That's just it. He probably felt the same way. He probably didn't get along with some of the people that I ran with.
Yeah.
You know, it was two different communities, two different hoods, and
Two different projects, right?
two different projects.
Okay, you were from?
I was from the Calliope, and they was from the Magnolia.
Okay.
I mean, back then we was young. You
Damn, Sway on the same couch. Look at him. Same couch and everything, bro.
know,
Sway used to be that nigga. Sway still that nigga.
we ain't rock with that. That ain't rock with us. So that's just how that was. We ain't see eye to eye with nothing. You know, it was really me and him. A lot of artists got along with each other.
Yeah.
It was more of me and him. Maybe he didn't like who I rock with. That's where I come from. But it was more personal with me and him. We didn't see eye to eye, period.
They didn't have to get along or collaborate, but they also didn't want to end each other's careers. And that's a big reason why nothing took place between the labels. However, living in New Orleans, every day could be your last, and that reality caused many of the guys to be on edge. Especially Master P's younger brother Corey Miller, also known as C Murder. And as the
C Murder, we all know C Murder, man. That nigga was gangster too.
Streets of New Orleans tell it, his nickname was well earned. And that takes us to January 12th, 2002. C Murder is booked for a walkthrough at the Platinum Club in Harvey, Louisiana. This is a suburb located right next to New Orleans, and although they're very close, the two cities are completely different, especially when it comes to the law. Harvey is located in Jefferson Parish, which is one of the strictest and tough on crime counties in the country, and they definitely do not have a 60-day rule, so the New Orleans people know to be on their best behavior when they're in this county. Well, at the nightclub, a 16-year-old boy named Steve Thomas walks up to C Murder looking for an autograph. However, an argument breaks out between the two, and that's when C Murder steps back and bang!
He bodies a 16-year-old fan? Yo, this nigga C Murder was dumb. Like, bro, you deserve them years you did, bro. Nigga, you bodied a fan for asking for an autograph? Dumbass nigga.
On February 28th, 2002, Corey Miller was arrested at his Baton Rouge home. And here is where things get interesting. The DA brought in 2 witnesses that claimed to have seen him do it. But Corey's lawyers brought in 9 witnesses that testified that he didn't do it. But usually, in order for that to help you out, they have to say who did do it. And that never happened. Ultimately, Corey took it to trial, pleading his innocence the whole time. However, on August 10th, 2009, he was convicted after the jury voted 10-2, which in Louisiana is enough to convict. So Corey Miller received a life sentence. But Master P was not going to let his brother go down like that. So just 17 days later, a retrial was demanded. That's because one of the jurors came out and said that she was pressured by others on the jury. The 20-year-old Xavier pharmacy student claims to have been so ridiculed during deliberation that she even vomited. She claims that she folded under pressure and returned a guilty verdict against her will. So on this basis, the lawyers would ask for a retrial, and it would be granted. But unfortunately, the conviction was confirmed once again by a jury in December of 2011. But Master P wasn't done just yet. In 2013, they would take the case to the Supreme Court, which also ruled him guilty on February 19th.
Damn, bro, you can't catch a break, which also ruled him guilty?
2013. So that was 3 attempts, but did you think they were done trying? No way. In April 2014, Corey's lawyers would ask for a post-conviction relief application. But once again, this was rejected by Jefferson Parish courts. Oh, did you think this was the end? No way. Except this time they might be working with something. In April 2018, the 2 original witnesses came out and admitted that they lied about seeing Corey Miller do it. They claimed that Jefferson Parish told them to lie and promised them favors in return. Who knows how this will turn out this time? But in order to continue the story, let's head all the way back to 2003. This is when more bad news would come out of No Limit. They had just lost Corey Miller to the system and couldn't possibly afford any more losses. Well, Soulja Slim had become the star of No Limit, especially after his 2001 album. But things would come crashing down on November 26, 2003. Soulja Slim decides to go visit his mom in the Gentilly neighborhood of New Orleans. This is a suburban neighborhood where you would never expect anything to happen. So Soulja Slim casually pulls into his mom's driveway. But right there is a man named Jarrell Smith. Bam! Jarrell Smith went down at a New Year's Eve party in New Orleans, and what they found in his possession matched the scene of Soulja Slim. And it also matched 3 others from the Magnolia as well: Spencer Smith Jr., Mandel Duplessis, and Terry Brock. However,
bro, he bodied 4 members? He bodied 4 members with the same pistol, bro?
no witnesses were presented for 60 days, and Jarrell Smith was ultimately let free.
Bro, how even if they catch you with the M weapon, they catch you with the weapon that took their lives, and they still let you go because no witnesses presented?
And this reignited a rivalry in the Third Ward, and this next generation is just as bad, if not worse, than the previous one. The New Orleans has completely changed though, especially after the hurricane. But I'll keep all that for part 2, so let me know in the comments if you guys want to see a part 2, the new generation of the Third Ward. But before I conclude the video, major news broke out just last month. Birdman's brother Terrence Gangsta Williams was released from his 240-year sentence. Many people were shocked and curious why. Well, it came out that he was working with the feds the entire time and gave up names of guys in the Magnolia who committed crimes. Apparently, Birdman told Wack 100 that Terrence isn't his brother, which is not true. But I guess that's his way of saying that he is not accepted anymore. Let me know in the—
Damn, bro, that's wild, boy. Alright, there's a part 2 to this. We want to get to the part 2? Real quick, before alright, we'll do part 2. But let's Google who killed. Let me see. I forget his name. I want to know what his name was. Who? Magnolia Shorty. Gang member Mr. Roland, rapper Magnolia Shorty slaying. Prosecutors say young man holds cut out the picture man of Shorty killed while on his man 22. The Hero gang member, heroin dealer, murderer has confessed to being one of the 4 men who killed and pleading last week federal court murder, heroin trafficker and charges. Gregory Stewart, that's who is also admitted to participating. Gregory Stewart, bro, he was wild. We gotta see who. We gotta get a video on him, bro. Let me see if we can find a video on him, bro. Son was wild. Let me see. Alright, Gregory Rabbit Stewart, the devil of New Orleans. We got to get to this, bro. We got to get to this. I hope y'all with me, man. I hope y'all listening and tapped in. Let's go.
In New Orleans, murder make you popular. If you murder a few people, the women are going to love you. That's crazy. It sounds crazy.
He said if you body a couple people, the women going to love you.
Murder a few people, the women are going to love you. That's crazy.
That's what get the coochie wet. That's what get the kitty cat wet, bro. Murders? That's crazy.
It sounds crazy. It is crazy, but that's New Orleans.
After doing research for this video, New Orleans is right up there with Chicago for the craziest city that I've covered. The Metropolitan Crime Commission declared New Orleans the murder capital of the United States, and the subject of today's video might just be the biggest demon from there. The subject of today's video was a hitman for one of the deadliest gangs in the city and allegedly committed up to 19 murders. The subject of today's video confessed to at least 12 of these murders.
Bro, he confessed to 12 bodies, bro. That's more than Gangsta Williams, bro.
Then told on his whole crew in order to reduce his prison time.
That's crazy though. Confessed to 12 murders, but told on the whole crew to reduce his sentence.
To his corroboration, the police agreed not to charge him for most of the murders that he committed. The subject of today's video is not other than Gregory Rabbit Stewart, and today we're going to be telling his story. But before we get into the video, please be sure to like and subscribe on Galileo Street, also referred to more specifically in Gregory Rabbit Stewart grew up in New Orleans, more specifically an area known as the 9th Ward on Galileo Street, also referred to as the G Strip. He had a very rough upbringing. At just 4 years old, he witnessed a murder for the first time when his mother's boyfriend was killed in front of him. When he was just in the 6th grade, he saw his friend get shot and killed by mistake. According to various psychological studies, children that witness violence are more likely to become violent as they grow older.
Of course, that's a fact. Children who witness violence is definitely more likely to become violent. I seen the nigga get murdered at 11 years old, bro. 11 years old, I saw my first body.
He would drift more and more into the streets as time went on. He started selling weed and crack at just 11 years old. He would go on
he started selling weed and crack at 11 years old. I ain't start that early, goddamn.
To earn the nickname Rabbit when he was 15 years old after a friend witnessed him successfully escape a police officer that was trying to arrest him. At age 16, Greg would meet a man named Merle Offray and was recruited to sell heroin and other drugs for him. Greg would become a member of a gang called the 39ers, and they were big-time drug dealers that primarily sold heroin. The 39ers were a mix of members of the 3 and G gang from 3rd and Galvez and G Strip gang from Galileo Street. Greg would eventually turn into a killer after meeting a man named Louis Daniels. Louis Daniels was a prolific killer, and he taught Greg the most effective ways to kill people. He taught Greg that when he went to kill people, he shouldn't aim for the head, but he should aim for the body and shoot until they fall down. Then he should stand over them and shoot them in the head until they're dead.
Damn, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that shit sound graphic. But he basically taught him the assassin way. If you was in the army, that's how they would teach you how to make sure you eliminate your opponent.
Shortly after meeting Louis, Greg would put the lessons that he was taught to use. He was involved in a murder for the first time at just the age of 16. At 18, Greg would go on a brutal killing spree that lasted 15 months. The first murder that Greg was involved in occurred in 2007, and Greg was just 16 years old at the time. On September 16, 2007, New Orleans police arrived at a house on Urquhart Street to find 3 people suffering from non-fatal gunshot wounds. The officers apparently didn't check the backyard next door. Hours later, officers were called out again and found Calvin's dead body there. Greg would later confess to assisting in the killing of Calvin. As a deal for cooperating, the police agreed not to charge Greg with this murder.
This is what I can't respect about this nigga, bro. He out here bodying niggas, catching bodies, but then telling, like, bro, you out here bodying niggas. You supposed to be a brutal gangster, but he would tell on niggas.
Over 2 years after the death of Calvin, Greg's 15-month killing spree would begin. On February 22, 2010, about 15 minutes before midnight, Kendall Firebry was in his car when someone in a sport utility vehicle in the 7200 block of Salem Drive fired several shots at his vehicle. Kendall was shot in the head and arm and was transported to Interim LSU Public Hospital in guarded condition. While at the hospital, he was tragically pronounced dead at just 22 years old. Greg testified that he committed this shooting as retaliation for one of his associates named Percy getting shot and paralyzed by members of a rival crew called Press Park Gang. As a deal for cooperating, the police agreed not to charge Greg with this murder.
Bro, as a plea for cooperating, police decided not to charge him. So y'all just gonna let him whack the whole neighborhood. And long as he tell on niggas, he come home.
On Monday, April 12, 2010, at approximately 1:30 p.m., a man named Daryl Franklin, his leader Merle O'Fray, and another man named Terrence Butler were at Terrence's mom's house near the Wing Shack in the 2500 block of Desire Street, when a man named Quelton Broussard, a man named Elton Fields, and another man named Corey Lewis pulled up in a blue Chevrolet Impala. Quelton and his cohorts began shooting at Greg and his crew. During the shooting, Terrence Butler was shot and killed. Quelton and his crew then fled the area in their car. Within moments after the attack, Greg and his crew armed themselves with a .223 caliber semi-automatic rifle, a .762 caliber semi-automatic rifle.
Damn, see, this New Orleans, bro, they got them big boy guns, bro. Listen to the guns they got.
.223 caliber semi-automatic rifle, a .762 caliber semi-automatic rifle, and a .40 caliber handgun. All 3 men jumped into Merle's red Audi SUV and gave chase. Daryl, Franklin, Greg, and Merle caught up with the blue Chevrolet Impala and saw Quelton in the driver's seat. Greg and Daryl and Merle, who were each in possession of a firearm, opened fire on Quelton's vehicle. At least 48 shots were fired into the vehicle. Quelton sustained multiple gunshot wounds to his chest and head and died later from his wounds. A cooperating eyewitness will testify that they witnessed Greg and his crew jump into the Audi and chase after Quelton. This witness would also testify that Quelton and his associates were also street-level drug dealers that had an ongoing turf battle with the 39ers.
And remember what they said about New Orleans, bro. If there's a witness to the body, you going to jail.
Will ultimately plead guilty to this murder. On May 11, 2010, a member of the 39ers named Pound real name Ashton Price, assisted Greg in shooting and killing a man named Rayshawn Jones. Rayshawn was an associate of a rival crew beefing with the 39ers called Ride or Die Gang. Just 8 days later, on May 19, 2010, Greg and 4 other members of his crew shot and killed a man named Lester Green and injured another man named Jamal Smith. Lester and Jamal were riding in a gray Acura when gunmen shot up their car with over 26 rounds from an assault rifle. Lester was shot once in the head and was tragically pronounced dead at just 21 years old. Jamal was struck as well but survived his injuries. Jamal Smith was one of the 39ers' biggest targets as he would constantly shoot at them, and he allegedly killed one of their associates named AP. Both Lester and Jamal were associated with the Calliope Housing Project gang that beefed with the 39ers. 8 days after that, on May 27, 2010, a man named Donald Daniels was driving his Nissan Maxima in the Desire neighborhood when he was shot. Donald would tragically be pronounced dead at just 25 years old. According to paperwork, Greg and another member of the 39ers named T-Red, renamed Terrius Oni, killed Donald because he was an associate of the rival Desire Housing Project gang.
Bro, this nigga just catching body after body, bro. This video don't go too in-depth, though. This video not too in-depth on it. I'm gonna be honest with you, this video not in depth the way I want it to be. Damn, New Orleans' most dangerous, shocking testimony of Gregory Rabbit Stewart. Part 3 of Gregory Rabbit Stewart's story. Let me see. Yeah, they really don't got no video on its own of bro. This Gregory Rabbit dude need his own video, bro. Like, he need his own video. Like, I might have to do a video on this shit. I ain't gonna lie. The huge drama with the Brick Baby and DW Flame just got worse. Let's see what my son Flacco talking about. Let me see how Gregory Stewart became New Orleans' first serial killer.
Welcome to New Orleans, home of Mardi Gras Indians, second lane clubs, historically famous bars, clubs.
We're not gonna keep looking at Gregory Stewart, bro. But that's crazy. All right, let's see what Flacco talking about, gang. The huge no jumper drama with Brick Baby and DW Flame just got worse. How did it get worse, Flacco? Let's see.
No jumper drama involving Brick Baby and DW Flame from last week just got a whole lot worse. And here's the update. So if you're not aware about the drama, DW Flame accidentally said NAP, which is a derogatory term for neighborhood Crips, when asking Brick Baby, a neighborhood Crip, for a cigarette live on air.
Let me get in there. Oh, excuse me. No, I put it in the notes. It's under the it's right. It's under the first two. You know.
Okay, so while we doing that, I know. How long?
This is an update video, so I don't want to rehash everything from last week. You can watch the first video for that. But a couple of important things to remember from last week's video is after that particular clip started to make his rounds on social media, other neighborhood Crips began to call out Brick Baby and DW Flame. Right. Crips such as ODM Slim and Crip Mac himself.
All the homies do this, start doing this, cuz.
Old man Slim.
Start pulling up on these, man. If you neighborhood Crip, cuz got a show going on, a woo-woo day, and just pull up. Pull up, nigga, your attendance. The neighbors in the building.
Nigga, why you don't show up, old man?
On Crip, they do anything, spark that motherfucker up.
ODM Slim put out a Paul Revere notice asking all neighborhood Crips to pull up to DW Flame shows and spark it up if they are met by resistance. Now, Crip Mac called Brick Baby a custer, aka a buster, for not crashing out live on air and I guess socking out or going off on DW Flame for saying that particular word.
Intel lets me know what's going on with Brick Baby. I said, what's going on with Cub? Well, Cub let DW Flame call the cigarette the neighborhood gets work. No, you did it, Brick Baby. Where did this come from with you,
Bro, this nigga Crip Mac need to sit up and do his time, bro. He worried about the wrong things, bro. Who's calling this nigga and telling him everything that's happening on the internet? Like, bro, do your time. You facing 10, stupid.
A back and forth ensued where Brick Baby essentially called out Crip Mac for not being as gangster as he portrays. It was a big deal. Watch the other video to hear the whole breakdown. But let's get to the updates, though. So Brick Baby and DW Flame was on the No Jumper show, and they spoke on the situation and offered up some type of explanation as to why they don't believe this should be treated as a big deal.
That shit only matter to the people that don't matter, bro.
But even though even the niggas who say you should have crashed out, right? If niggas who say should have crashed out, if you was next to me, you wouldn't have crashed out neither, gang. Especially if it's the homie. We ain't finna crash out. You think if Cuz say something, I'm just finna be like, oh, fire on Cuz. For what? Cuz we really chilling, doing our thug. So, Cuz, that's the homie. He accidentally slipped up. I know the truth.
I'm not never finna over exaggerate the situation. I'm a real. I done been a gang of places, bro. I fuck with a lot of people. Just
now, to us normal people and civilians, what Brick Baby is saying makes absolute sense. I'm at my place.
It made sense to me. I said it when I watched it, bro. It's not that big of a deal. It was an accident, bro. That I'm pretty sure because LA niggas, all they lingo is dissing the ops. It's happened before on some accident shit with you and your homies, even though y'all from different hoods. It happens.
Place of business, my job, where I feed my family. Why would I crash out or make a scene and attack somebody I call a friend or homie because a word came out of his mouth that he quickly apologized for the second it came out of his mouth? Why would I crash out at my place of business over that?
Right, that'd just be you trying to impress a bunch of niggas without a job. That'd be you trying to impress a bunch of other niggas. It's not because you felt the need to crash out on a nigga.
See, it sounds pretty reasonable and correct to us normal people, but this is gangland. And to exist in gangland, you have to go back to your basic primal animalistic instincts, and you can't think too much. So people expected Brick Baby to absolutely crash out because Brick Baby is considered a 5-star war general in gangland. Now, DW Flame, a.k.a. the Diesel Warrior, is also a 5-star war general in his gangland. So they expected the two warlords to come together and battle it out and duke it out for the ears to see. But Brick Baby and DW Flame didn't do that because DW Flame said it was an accident. However, Wack 100, who is also another 5-star war general in gangland, he stated it wasn't an accident, and as a matter of fact, it was a tactical war strategy by him.
What I'm really doing.
That's a fact.
Who you think put DW Flame in at No Jumper?
Wack.
Come on, my nigga.
What you think I'm doing right now? I got him moving
Set it
out
up.
the way.
That's cat, bro. I rock with Wack, but I doubt Wack is this genius that he set it up for DW Flame to accidentally say that.
Brick bitch.
Wake the streets up, because you woke
know
it up
what's
with
going
that one.
on? Killing his credibility, marking him out.
This is interesting, and let's break it down. Wack 100 just stated that when he brought DW Flame on the Adam and Wack show, the purpose was to get DW Flame a permanent job on No Jumper and get him in the doors, which actually worked because Adam made DW Flame a permanent host on the No Jumper show. Now, Wack 100 stated the reason why he wanted DW Flame to be a permanent host on No Jumper is because he was going to use DW Flame to pretty much get Brick Baby out the door of No Jumper. And
do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that Wack 100 set up this elaborate plan months and months and months ago? I don't know, because Brick Baby and DW Flame seem to be homies before they met at No Jumper.
To take Brick Baby down. Now, Wack claims that DW Flame saying the NAP word on the No Statement show with Brick Baby, that was intentional and that was planned by him, and he instructed DW Flame to do so he could essentially mark out Brick Baby live. Now, do I believe that this is the case? Quite frankly, I don't. I don't think this was...
Me neither, bro. Me neither. I don't either. It sounds dumb.
All a mastermind or a master plan. But it is gangland, and there's only one rule to gangland, bro, and that rule is watch the back door, man. And that rule is watch it.
This last segment I just did Sunday, me and the homies, I had Lil John and Third in there. We in there clown. It's coming out in a couple days. And I'm like, yo, DW Flame is the next host coming up to No Jumper, Adam, and you know it. He the strongest one coming up over the mother niggas. Them niggas ain't got no voice, no movement, and Adam agreed. I know it. I did that right after he marked Brick Baby out. Your credibility gone. Sharps and
Nah, Wack 100 messy, bro. Wack 100 messy as hell.
Big Pimp from Dago, Vegas. He don't count. Flocko from North
You
Dakota.
sharp as a blade. I'ma mute up.
I know what I'm doing. And guess what? D-Dub with me, been with me. I know what. You
brought him on the show.
I broke him on my show. Y'all didn't pay attention to after he was on my show, he was end up over there with a seat.
Yup.
Phoenix, this nigga new name is Sharp.
Oh man. Anybody know me and tell you, if you think you playing with that nigga and you think you dealing with a deranged gang member, you already lost. Whatever he let you see, that's what he wants.
They gotta understand.
This is extremely odd because Wack 100 and Brick Baby has been sworn enemies for what seems like forever.
That's a fact. They have. It seemed like that.
And Brick Baby stated that DW Flame is with him. Wack stated DW Flame is with him. So they're both saying DW Flame is with them. Now, I'm a civilian, so I can play the 50 and stay out the mess. But as a gang member, it's hard to play in neutral and play the 50, especially with two sworn enemies. So it's unclear who's telling the truth or what side Flame is on. But if this was Wack 100 planned all along, it would appear, bruh, it's working perfectly. Because here's live footage of neighborhood Crips pulling up to No Jumper to have a conversation with Brick Baby and DW Flame about that 3-second incident where NAP was repeated by DW Flame. So if Wack 100 was truly planning this out, if he's truly the mastermind behind this, then Wack 100 essentially was successful because they're turning on each other.
I was coming here and talk to the homies. Ain't you about to do an interview right now? Oh, they doing an interview with Brick Baby?
Tell them we trying to do an interview. We trying to do an interview.
I thought Brick Baby was about to do an interview today too with DW Flame.
We're doing the live stream.
Yeah, Adam over here giving up the time and information. He don't even know why niggas want the information. This is the nigga 4 extras. 4 extras not with none of that. 4 extras pulling up on drama.
The live stream at 4 can be a live stream. Yeah. I want to be present. Can I be present for that?
Yeah. Tell them, man, the nigga that's.
Tell
them no Spody 4 extras and Spody face out here.
It's me and Spody face out here. He know already. Just tell him right here. Rick should already know. All right, bet.
Nah, nigga, Brick Baby like, nah, boy. What are you talking about? What do you mean? And is they leaking a No Jumper location? What's this across the street? Auto Care Center. Napa Auto Care Center in the Valley, California. Let's see. We might be able to find a No Jumper office location by this.
The guy on the phone with Adam 22 is 4 Extra, who's also a warlord from 40 Crips. Now, 4 Extra and the guy with him, they claim that Brick Baby denied them access and they were unable to get in to have a conversation with Brick Baby and DW Flame about Flame saying the NAP word. Now, it's unclear if Brick Baby actually denied him access or if it was a collective conversation or a group decision. Who knows? But when it comes to gangland, this is what happens, all right? Situations like this are often used as a marketing tool if you are a gang member, especially one who is in media. If I have, let's say, 5,000 subscribers and a podcaster who's also a gang member who has 1 million subscribers, if he messes up and he's in some controversy, well, I'm part of the same gang. I'm going to politic on him.
That's true. That's what niggas going to do, bro. Niggas gonna run over there to get the clout. Not saying that 4 Extras is doing that. Because I don't know what 4 Extras wanted to go up there for. Probably to press Brick Baby and DW Flame. I don't know. But that's probably what he came for. But, yeah, most niggas is gonna come there trying to pick up that clout too. Like, nigga, if it's some beef that I'm related to, I'm gonna for sure talk about it. You damn right. I would too, nigga. Flocko would too. Anybody would.
Present myself as a figure of authority as if I'm representing my gang, and I'm gonna call him out publicly and demand he has a conversation with me publicly, because quite frankly, that'll be the only opportunity you will get to sit down with that particular person. The Hispanics did it with Tyga. Tyga made a song called A Caramba. They believe that Tyga used some negative stereotypes about Hispanics in his song. So they pushed their line, they pressed their issue, and they pressed Tyga. And Tyga, a multi-platinum artist, who done sold millions of records, was forced to sit down with a representative of local LA Hispanics, and they was able to have their conversation because they pushed the line and they pressed the issue. So oftentimes it's really used as a marketing tool or an opportunity to sit down with somebody you really won't have the opportunity to without the controversy. Now, it looks like, though, it's not just the 40 Crips who are upset, because fellow neighborhood 60s Crip 600, he would come online and claim that there's a DP or he wants to DP Brick Baby.
All right, man, listen, straight to the point. Brick Baby, you let down the whole neighborhood card. All right, whatever. You can say what you want. People can say what they want and clear things up. Your body language tells everything, okay? Now, some people may not feel you done it wrong, and that's cool. I can't speak for nobody else. A lot of people just wasn't raised like me. Y'all know how I push. In my book, where I'm from, that ain't straight. And you can't run around this thing representing where I'm from, carrying on the way you carrying on. That ain't cool in my book. That's a DP. So,
that's a DP.
Like I said, I don't know anybody else calling you for a DP. I summoned your DP, and I'm going to handle it.
Now, for y'all who don't understand what a DP is short for discipline. Essentially, when you join a gang, you pretty much sign up to sell your soul and your rights away to the brotherhood. So even though you may be a 45-year-old gang member with multiple kids, heck, even grandkids, if you do something wrong, other grown men can summon you to come and get a whooping, a spanking, paddleboarding, or they.
Which that sound, to me, that sound dumb as shit, my boy. You a grown-ass man and this other grown-ass man could summon you to come. Nigga, what? Bruh. See, I'm such a rebel, bro. I'm blinking at the whole hood, nigga. I'm having beef with the whole hood now. Anybody I see from the hood, nigga, on y'all dollar, y'all getting pop, nigga. Stop playing with me, nigga. See, that's just me, though. That's what I'm saying. I'm a rebel. I ain't meant to be in part of no organized situation like that, because I'm not with it. I'm a rebel, bro. Can't no nigga tell me what I can and can't do, none of that, nigga. I'm grown-ass man, let my nuts hang. But respect to all the gang members that do what they do.
They can put you in timeout. Yeah, it's strange stuff, man. They punish you as if you are their 3-year-old dependent, even though you are a grown man with grandkids, probably.
So, it's been a few days now. You ain't showed up. You ain't called. I'm not about to be waiting days, weeks. I'm not doing that, bro. If you don't show up by the night to handle your business, it's out my hands. Everybody who called me and told me, like, hey, you brought dude back to the land. He was already on chopping block. What you gonna do? I'm a DP. I'm gonna call his DP.
I'm a DP him. I'm gonna call his DP. Pause.
When they call this time, I'm gonna say, hey, bro, dude didn't show up. He fair game. Whatever anybody wanna do with him, that's on them. I'm not saving him no more. So that's it. Tonight, it's up.
You know that nigga Brick Baby be like, on 6 South, on that dead homies, nigga. You better show up for that DP, nigga, before you lose your pass to be able to say on 6 South, on that dead homies. You about to not be able to say that shit no more, nigga. You known for saying that, nigga. We know you for saying that. We don't know you for nothing else. You better go get your DP, nigga, so you can use your lingo.
Now, this is odd, and it's unclear exactly what's going on or if there's an actual summon out for Brick Baby, because 600 and Brick Baby don't get along and they're enemies as well. So it's unclear if this is actually happening or not. Brick Baby is a really reputable gang member. He's a gangster. He's an OG. He done put in a lot of work. Usually when you reach the OG status, you don't get called for DP. So I doubt that Brick Baby is actually being summoned or being called to the hood for a DP. I doubt that's the case, but I'm going to...
Nah, I done heard of old niggas getting summoned for a DP, bro. I done heard of grown-ass old niggas getting summoned for a DP for way less. Way less. They feel like he disrespected and let niggas disrespect the neighborhood card. That's their whole gang. That's everything they stand for. So if that's true, I can see them calling him for a DP. Just me knowing that I don't see other niggas get DP for shit that was way less than this, way less serious.
Stay out of gang politics, bro. I don't know, right? I wouldn't expect somebody of Brick Baby stature to actually be DP'd, but who knows? Is a gang is unpredictable, bro. I don't know what's going on, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section exactly what do you guys think is going on.
Sheesh, man. 600 summons that nigga to the DP on that day, homie. Sounds crazy. Sheesh. I don't know, my boy. I don't know what's going to happen next, bro. That's scary. He said, Brick Baby off the island. 600 votes, Brick Baby off the island. You got marked out. Sheesh. On that day, homie. Let me stop saying that. Let me stop saying that. Coral questions Hassan Campbell about Charleston White and others. Charleston White went in on Son recently. Hold on, let's go see this.
Hey, this is Mark Cuban. Thanks.
We had just seen the Gangster Williams interview pop up. What I said? Right here, 4 days ago. They ain't breaking down the clips yet?
An alumni of the couch. You said you had no regrets. You said it on a few different podcasts now. The more you're asked this question, do you ever start to? So for you, like, what were things that got you to that point where, man, I gotta go. We gotta hop in the car and go look for somebody. Like it just. Let's see the mind of a gangster. Let's see what he about to talk about. Road rage. I mean, like, what was it? Some simple things, or was it like somebody robbed you? Like, okay, we got to go back and get down on them. Like, what was? I don't want to say petty things, but what were things that would, like, someone just look at you the wrong way, step on your Nike, and you're like, all right, it's up for that, man.
First, before I answer that, shout out to Birdman. I had to rock this here. Red. I had to wear this here to get the red face. I had to shout out to Bird.
Let me find out you and Birdman back in good. Y'all back together. Birdman rocking with you. I know he rocking with BG after the snitch allegations.
Bro, I'm wearing this thing well, bro. Now,
don't talk about it.
Here's the thing, bro. You know, Juvie said you done switch from Nike to Reebok, sorry. So nobody didn't step on the Nike. But no, we didn't have a road rage back then. It was just that we were young, wild, and we wanted to prove who's the most vicious killer, who's how they say the steppers today. So we wanted to prove, like, don't play with me. I'm coming. You know, so.
Proof to who?
To the enemy. How they say the op these days,
okay.
You know? We wanted to prove to the other party, like, look, we coming, you know? So it wasn't like, you stepped on my shoe, not mad, none of that. But I've heard, there was a guy that said that that happened with one of my best friends at a club, that he did that. And that's how our beef started. But for me, I've never had no situations like that. None of that. It's just always been, okay, I'm out here. I know we beefing with this project or these type of guys. And if we don't go first, they're going to come to us.
Who was the most vicious op you dealt with?
The Calio.
So, like,
projects, the Calio. We just heard about the Calio.
But like a person. Was anybody that just rang names and you're like, I gotta look out for him because he'll strike like I will?
Yeah, T-Dub out the Calio. Wango, he's deceased. Boo, he's in the Fed. He got a life sentence. It's another one, but he's active, still out there, so people know who he is. It was a rumor that I shot him in my project, but I didn't because I don't miss. Well, I hit two people, but there was some steppers in that Calio, and they were like this. They would kill one another back that they got into, but they wouldn't let you come in their project and kill them. And they always.
Of course not. Niggas gonna definitely beef with each other over shit, but they ain't gonna let another nigga come in the hood and kill a nigga. Nah, hell no.
Hung together in packs, and they used to go get their man. They was vicious, but the thing was, I used to run with them at one time, so they knew I was just as vicious as they are. So it was like, okay, now this is a delicate situation. We can't just say we're gonna run down on gangster like that, and he ain't going for it.
What was the most vicious thing you ever saw?
I seen somebody get cut up before. I seen, yeah.
Like cut up like what, with like a switchblade or like?
No, with a saw.
A saw. Oh,
yeah.
He mean chopping up the body, nigga.
Body parts off.
Before. Yeah, I've seen that before.
Now wait. What scenario were you in to have?
Say again?
What scenario were you in to have seen some devilish shit like that?
Man, bro, it's a situation. The old head is deceased. Both of them is deceased who played a part in this. But I seen that and I was like, wow, I'm talking about they like literally took the hand and went to cutting it. Like, what the world? But yeah.
What part came off?
The arm, they started from the arm, they hit the arm, legs. I saw him cut the head.
Oh,
I got a partner. Actually, I got a buddy. He's out the Calio Project. People know about him. He's in prison right now. I think in Texas. He have a charge. I don't know if he was convicted for it, but he was charged with cutting somebody's head off as well.
Wow.
Yeah, he was charged with that.
Yeah,
he was charged with that.
And like, how did that make you feel seeing that? Did it change you, or were you just like, were you numb at this point when you saw this?
You know what? And I brought my therapist here, Grace. She have a thing called Safe Space with Grace. I'm gonna bring her up here later, but I might need it. I may need to seek attention or some help. I mean, because like how some people, like a guy hit me in my DM the other day. He was like, "OG, how
Is that a Rolex or not?
you sleep, man? Like, you know, I've done some stuff as a youngster, and I be having nightmares and da da da." I was like, so "How you do it?" I said, "Well, I lay down and go to sleep, or I lay down and think about how I'm gonna get me some money, or what female." You know, I'm gonna get next, but I've never had a nightmare. I've never had bad dreams on dead bodies. I've never had that. I don't know where it come from.
So it's got to be the opposite. Did it make you feel good then? Like, you see what I'm saying? Because it's got to affect you some type of way, right?
I'm not gonna say it made me feel good. It gave me that. It did give me that rush. Yeah. Like, man, because this is a person that would have killed one of my people. So it's like, man, okay, yeah, he gone. We know for sure he gone, and they're not gonna never find him.
Damn, you hear this nigga? They say, yeah, he gone. We know for sure he gone, and they're not gonna never find him. And he dead ass serious. Look at his face.
Right. Person, you know, but like I said, I was young, so I don't know, bro. I mean, like I say, if I got my therapy here, y'all, but if there's any pretty young therapy that's wild, because she's professional, hit me in the DM, because I need to talk to some young wild therapists.
So you're saying, Gangsta's saying that you do say, and you do feel that you needed therapy back then? Like,
No. I'm a drug hustle.
Yeah.
Hot Bees want to lay up with a female somewhere, hump a female. And I just like to just ride different hoods, go hang out, you know, different places. So, no, you know, you know what, bro? Now that I sit back, I be like, I look at what's going on today. Even though we were wild, we were laying stuff down. During my time, we was the murder capital a few times. But these youngsters scare me, man, today. And I was out there. These youngsters don't care, man.
Yeah, that's what I want to ask you. You know, we seen, and actually before I ask you that, we'll come back to it. I want to walk us through your first time you had to actually, like, say, I got to shoot somebody. Tell us how old you were. What were you going through? Were you like, this is your first time? I'm sure you probably had a gun, you held it, you probably played with it, but your first time having to actually point it at somebody and try to take it.
I was 11.
11 years old.
Young, excited. I had already used to hang around this hood called Second and Daniel. Some people call it Second and D, which is a block from there now. But we had like a little weed shop back then. And then Mosquito graduated to crack. But a cop pull up, pick me up, and it's like, because I always was one of the ones that like to brag a lot. Well, I do this, I do that. You know, when you're young, you just say you'll do that, but you don't know for real if you really do that, right? But the day with the time coming, you got to show up. So when you young and you have a gun, you trying to impress the person that you're looking up to. Well, this person bring you look, shoot him. Just point the gun that way and pull the trigger. So it's easy back then. And once you shoot somebody and you see the bullets into them and you see the effect that it's causing them, now you become like, you know what? I want to shoot somebody else now. Bro, because it was so crazy that one day, me and Mosquito, we was in the Magnolia Project, and I had a little 22, I think he had a 25. And we were actually, like, I was in the courtyard. He was on Forest Street, I was on Robinson. So you got the building, so you got the street. So doing that when you walk, there's a building here, you could look.
I'm still trying to figure out if that's a Rolex.
And see the person do the cut, do that way. So we was like, okay, look, let's see if we could hit one another. That's when we really had, real guns. And we was like, but I didn't shoot, he didn't shoot. So we're like, we'll walk, go down to the next cut, we look at each other, he look, and he won't shoot, I won't shoot first. Then I'll walk down, he looked, then we didn't pull the trigger that night. So what we resorted to was, throwing bottles at one another, and it hit the bottle, ricocheted on the ground, hit my knee, and I had to go get stitches all in my knee. I still got the little scars on my knee today. You look like you want to see my scars, Joker. You look like it. Let me see.
I'm scored. Have you ever deleted somebody without a handgun, like with your bare hands or something else, something different?
No, I saw somebody stab somebody though. I was present when someone was butchered.
Yeah.
I was present for that. Yeah.
So, we recently seen where they just showed some footage of FBG Ducks murderers, committing a murder on the Gold Coast, driving right back to the hood, getting out and, just moving around. And I know you said you used to go do your dirt and you go right back home.
Yeah.
Were you, or was anyone around you someone who would want to go, not say brag, but let people know what just happened? You come back smiling too hard or something?
Well, back then, this is what we did. And that's crazy you say that because in the hood, when something happened, you going to jump back out and you going to tell one of the homeboy, hey, look, y'all go around such and such, go make sure that boy dead. But you know he gone. So you just want your homie to know that's my work. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you might come, I'm the one that did such and such. It's always was a...
Right, exactly. That go around there, go make sure you dead. Yeah, what's good, Brody? OT87, what's the word, my boy? Long time no see, gang. Good to see you, Brody.
Bragging thing in the hood back then. Or you might go back around when you see the yellow tape up, yeah, he gone. So yeah, we always did that.
So you never just did something and just kept it to yourself, like I'ma just ain't tell nobody about that.
No, because there's always somebody that I was cool. Like I never just went and bragged to the whole party, yo, I did such, but it was always somebody that was either one of the hot boys or either Blabber, either Hot Beezel. Somebody knew what we always knew what we did because for the backlash, like.
Okay, yeah.
Right, the ops are gonna come back sliding because you just took out one of their mans. Yeah. Dave, what's the word, Brody? How you living, gangy? Welcome to the chat, my bro. We right now, Gangsta Williams, bro. This Birdman brother, bro. He breaking down some of his. Read the title. Mind of a Terrence Gangsta Williams delves into the truth behind his violent past. So he telling some of his war stories. Wow, boy, gang. I'm good, Brody. I'm good, gang. How you feeling, bro?
Okay, let me show you how dirty the Calio was. One of these men got hit. They thought it was us, and he hit one of my people for nothing. And this wasn't really my people didn't really do this, but they really it was like, you know what, we're gonna just get, so we're gonna hit everybody we can, whatever. And the thing is, when something happened, you have to alert your people like, bro, look, old boy just got hit, so y'all be on point. You know, they might try to spin through, come through, whatever case may be. But yeah, I never just did something that was just like, nothing I could think of. Because I ain't never done nothing where, like, you know how you kill somebody, you be ashamed? Or you might rob old grandma down the block or grandpa down the block. You be like, man, you down bad. Who went there and robbed? Oh, such. So I never had one of them situations. So, I always wanted to let the homie know, yeah, boy, I was out, So how many you got? How many bodies you Shout out to my boy, he was just here too, FBG Butter.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Butter, man. Yeah.
He said, shout out to Butter. Okay. You know Butter, nigga?
Would you have kicked it with him back in the day?
Yeah, he young and wild, man. Yeah. We always want the young wild boy who you know gonna squeeze. Yeah, man.
How do you turn it off?
Don't turn it off. You just be cool. You don't never turn. When you in the streets, ain't no turn off.
I'm talking about like now, present day.
Oh yeah, because I did 23 years, 10 months. I know the people hide you in that prison system. They will hide you in that prison system. And here's the thing: I don't care how tough you are on these streets, how much you will squeeze, how much you'll fight. When you get to prison, it's different. Especially for the Fed. I'm not speaking on the state. I've been to the state, but I was back then. But now in the Feds, it's different because you are around people from all over the world that's in the federal. So you got people from, like I'm from Louisiana. So now Louisiana, Texas, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, Kentucky, Tennessee, all us is homeboys. Mississippi, this is my homeboy. So we might be shedding cells. We might be going to war, stabbing other people together, lose good time, he might get killed. You like, me, my homeboy, I gotta protect him, he gotta protect me. I don't know this guy.
Good, Brody, about to eat some panda and watch your stream. Copy, Brody, we here, you know the vibes. Enjoy that panda, Brody. I got some Jamaican food.
From a whole nother state, but it's different in that federal.
I got some lasagna too, my mom made. I might eat that lasagna right now.
Prison, so But me being there, seeing people get stabbed up, people get killed, people losing their good time, running their time, going from I'm about to go home, shelter, go home to getting a life sentence or getting extra time tacked on for me to get a chance. You know, some people will be like, I just want one more chance out there. God granted that for me. So I always make sure, I think for me and the next person. So I'm gonna stay out their way. I'm not gonna go in nobody, I don't have no business in nobody's hood talking about who got the bricks or who got the heroin.
All right, we're gonna fast forward a little bit.
They may not bring them home to mama or pops to meet the family, but either they want to be around them. Then that's what I learned. And I have my therapist say, baby, she can elaborate on this.
Maybe she can elaborate on all this.
I believe, not every, but majority of good girls want a bad boy.
Hey, DMX said it best.
Good girls want a rough neck. It's true, man. Chilling, fam, hit the like. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, brother. That's a fact. Me tag that.
Either they want to be around them. Now let me just say this. They might not bring them home.
Say yeah. Oh, they say no. Oh, yeah, okay.
See what I'm saying? So they might not bring them home.
Good girl.
They might not bring them home to mama or pops to meet the family, but I've seen some that were sneaky, like, listen, I can't bring you to meet my parents, but you know, we gonna kick it because of this the thrill that you got respect. People scared of you. They was talking about you in the beauty salon or at the barbershop, or I was at my friend's house and her boyfriend was in there discussing you, saying you the one that pulled up with the AK and shut the whole block down, blah, blah, blah. So you have a lot of women that even the ones like my therapist, she's in denial now. But here's the thing, they be intrigued with that bad boy, with that gangster lifestyle.
Does anyone ever?
He ain't lying, bro. Good girls love bad niggas, man. That's a fact. Tap in. Mom's made lasagna. You gonna have a treat. Mom's have to eat my facts. I gotta eat that, bro. You right, bro. I'm going to Mom's cooking before I eat the Jamaican food. That's a fact. And facts, we need y'all. I appreciate all the likes, gang.
Ever like lay down with you, be like, look in your eyes and say, you know, whisper like, tell me some murder stories.
Bro, that's on some TV stuff, but I never say that because she gonna be the next victim. Cause the first time I'm thinking, you ask me about some bodies, I'm trying to hump you. You talking about who I did murder. So cause when Mad Day come, you know they gonna tell.
She might get turned on by it.
Huh?
She might get turned on. She might like that murder erotica.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing though. I can't lie and play about a homicide because people know that was what I did. So if I lie, I'd be like, just make up something just for her her fantasy. Then I might be talking about something that really happened when she get mad. Now she gonna go and tell the people, yeah, because he said he killed so. Because I had a female, bro. It was the hot boys. Everybody was home. Killer Stone had a body. I had a charge. I went to turn myself in. And I had this female that I was messing around with. That's how I got that landlord name from my homie Jerker Man. I had different keys on the key ring, right? So I had this female that was supposed to go with me to turn myself in for the homicide. One of my main females heard that I was doing that, so she called the law office. Right before I get ready, I had to go meet. We went to the law office first. Then I went to go turn myself in. We went to go to the parish jail to turn myself in. She called her, and she asked the receptionist for me. The lady put me on the phone. She said, "You be worried. I hope it gets you for the other murder, such and such." I was like, "Oh, I hurry up, hung the phone up." That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, when the women get mad, bro, they can be.
Yeah, women to get mad and they'll literally get you locked up, bro. Same thing, like, yo, my man's. Why he look like Yo Gotti dad? Yo, you wild, boy. Nigga said he look like Yo Gotti dad. He do look like Yo Gotti a little bit, now that you say it. Rat Click, Italian Beef and Pepsi. You right. Because they say he told, and then they say he told on the dead, though. And then Butter told on the alive. So that's crazy. But that's true, though, bro. My man's got booked, bro. My man's got booked because I guess he cheated on his girl. So his girl called the police and ratted on him and said that he had drugs and guns in his crib. And just off him being on parole and her calling 911 and saying he on parole and that he got guns and drugs in the crib, bro, they raided his crib, bro, found what she said was in the crib, bro, and that nigga got booked. He's locked up right now, bro. Shit crazy. That's my son from upstate Albany. That's wild, bro. They like females that do you dirty, gang.
Be wildin', so
he do look like he related to Yo Gotti. Facts. And ain't this how niggas get locked up though, talking too much in interviews? That's true, but he already did his time, bro. He did his time for all of his crimes, bro.
I ain't never, that's what, bro, I'm so happy. Even though I was young, dumb, and wild back then, I wasn't that dumb to sit down and just tell a bro, yeah, play by play, he got a gun over here, or we dish the gun. No, and
You'll tell your partners first.
Yeah, they gonna know. Yeah, I'm gonna tell the homeboys. If you notice this, we always trust the people in the streets. We always trust a homeboy because it'd be bragging for rights for us. We can tell a homie, yeah, I don't want to crush old boy. Yeah, I don't want to close his coffin, boy. La, la, la. So we're gonna tell a homeboy. But this new pillow talker stuff that happened down. You had pillow talker during my time, but that's really like new up to date stuff.
Did you ever wanted to get at somebody that might have?
Damn, he trying to say new niggas is simps. He trying to say new niggas is simps, bro. Always pillow talking.
Mess with one of your girls, like.
No, I had too many girls. I ain't never.
But you have this. When you have one of them might be messing with a dude that you just don't like. You just don't really.
No,
like.
Bro. Let me tell you something. You see how good I look now in my old age. This is man when I was young.
Oh, Charles, talk your shit, gangsta. Talk your shit.
I was young, rich, and dangerous back then. So I ain't never had a female problem or a dude because this always been my thing. If a female decide to mess with a dude I don't like or mess with somebody, it's something about that dude she see in him that she like. So my thing gonna be this though. Now if I know who his woman is or somebody he mess with, I might try to go back door and go hide at her.
Same, that's what I do. If you hitting one of mine, it's fair game, whatever. You hitting her, cool. But I'm gonna definitely find out who your main is and I'm gonna try to hit that. That's a fact. I never understood why niggas wear 2 watches. Facts. And I've been looking at it, bro. I've been examining the joint, the red joint, because he mentioned Birdman. I think Birdman accepted him. I think him and Birdman back cool. Because he mentioned the red watch and said, I'm wearing this for Birdman. I got the red shirt and the red watch. Shout out to my brother Birdman. So I think him and Birdman back cool. He probably going to address it in a minute. But that's not a Rolex, bro.
Get back at him.
I feel like this is not a Rolex game.
But like just straight up.
It's a Folex.
Want to know.
It's a Molex, but it's not Yolex.
Oh, but I always pride myself to this day was I never messed with a married woman when I was in the street. I never messed with a woman who had a man she lived with because I felt like I'm a living legend, girl. I'm gangster. I'm not about to be sneaking, hide, mess with you. We gonna holler. But no, I've never had that where a dude just hit one of my feet because I always just mess with a lot of hood rats. So it didn't matter. It was fair game.
You never went to some of the early on like the music videos.
The hood rat. She don't belong to nobody. She belong to the streets. You feel me?
That Cash Money's putting out, you ever say, let me go see if there's a video vixen, a groupie chick that I'm gonna just, that I'm gonna just take from one of them.
They wasn't big like they are now. They did little videos, but some of the girls, 2 of my girls I should bring up. Oh, they rap, BG and Baby rap about it. Go back and do the research for y'all who listening. When they say ask TC and Danielle how we bought, those my 2 guys. I don't want to brought them around now. I actually have them 2 at the same time. One was a light skin, one was brown skin, nice bodies. And I would bring them around and then they just start messing around doing what they do. But yeah, that wasn't like how they got the groupies come around the video set. Because see, back then when they do videos, it was the homegirls out the hood and some homegirls will cuss you out. You play with them on certain stuff. So my homegirl was rough coming up. Yeah. If they ain't like you, they're gonna let you know, get on, they're gonna cuss you out. But this day and time, them young girls, they trying to get it because they want to get in the video or get them some money or whatever the case may be.
Nah, that's facts. I guess I got to ask for you to take us back through, the situation that, where we were talking about co-defendants, the situation that actually got you jammed up. Mm-hmm. That was with the Italians, right?
No. That I had co-defendants out of New York, but they were Latinos.
Okay,
they were Spanish.
Yeah, Latinos.
Latino. Well, we always say Spanish, but Spanish is a language, right? You speak Spanish, but you're a Latino. So,
Latin culture.
Right. What happened was Bryce, whose brother's Lack, who with the D boys, right? Lack, we were baby them too. Yeah. Bryce met some people from New York.
Damn, don't tell me niggas from New York was the niggas that snitch. Is this the guy niggas had sitting on? Yes, bro. That's him, bro. Yo, OT87, you be knowing, bro. We gotta find that picture. Bro. We gotta track that picture down. It's on the internet. I posted it before.
Went to jail and one of the homeboys born them out of jail and they still had drugs. So my project was jumping Well, Bryce stayed not too far from the Methamphetamine project, but he wasn't too tight with somebody back there. He could trust to dump the dope all back there.
Yeah.
So he hollered at me, got off it. So it was good dope. I was like, Brad, where you get that from? Oh man, people in New York, right? So I was like, we going. I said, I'm going up there.
It was that good. You like?
I'm going. Listen, I didn't get invited. I didn't call. I said, bro, when I'm going to New York, hit the people when I get, let them know I'm coming.
What year is this? Like what, 94?
97.
97.
Yeah. So, man, we go to New York. We flew into the John F. Kennedy Airport. We went to the Howard Johnson Hotel, and we caught a cab from there to this restaurant. Me and Blabber, OG Blabber. So we in this restaurant, and they got this two pretty Latino women. I'm talking about beautiful. So I'm telling the connect. I'm like, listen. I said, me, one girl. She's like, later, we talk about that later. I'm like, all right now, but I want the girl now, man. I ain't worrying about the drug right now. I'm here now. I want her. So we go in the back of the restaurant. It's three.
Nigga flew all the way to New York to make a deal, and he worried about the female. Like, nigga, get the drugs and then worry about the female.
Three of them. It's one light skinned, two light skinned, one your colored dog. He's the head one. And as we talking, now back then, ounces of heroin was $2,500 back in New York back then. So he's trying to charge us $4,500. I'm like, man, I didn't came here for night. But I'm like, okay, I'm from out of town, so he's trying to treat me. I'm out of town, right? Yeah. But now, in my mind, I'm gangster, right? So
I'm gangster, nigga. Don't forget that part. I'm gangster, nigga. Yeah.
But now, in my mind, I'm gangster, right? So
that's definitely not a Rolex. I don't see no crown.
I'm getting a little upset, so we kind of like arguing a little bit, right? But I had to catch myself. I was like, hold up. Bro, you don't have a stick pin on you. You way in New York, nobody don't know you out here, and you in the back of a restaurant. It's like about 3 a.m. So they get the drugs, Blabber tests it, and we on this side of the restaurant, and Blabber we about to little deep fry it. So the man said, see, told you it's good. So Blabber ducked it there like, it's all right, and all that. I said, when he say that, it's good. So we negotiate.
He said, when he say that, it's good.
The price, so we go up front. So the man section, he got me.
Yo, my nigga Dave sent it to the DM. Copy. We about to go. Let's look at this picture real quick. We gotta make a quick interruption real quick, bros. Real quick. Quick interruption, gangies. We gotta go see this. It's verified. The picture of my son Gangsta. My nigga Gangsta. My nigga Gangsta. Nah, this is out of pocket, out of line, my boys. This is out of pocket, bros. Bros, do you see this picture? Do y'all see this picture, bro? That's Gangsta right there. And that's the homie sitting on his lap. With a bunch of other niggas. Mind you, this is a jail pic. I think they in jail. I think it's a jail pic, bro. He got the homie, and his hand is on his lap. Bro. His hand is caressing his thigh. His hand is caressing the homie thigh. You see that? Bruh. Bruh, the hand is caressing the homie thigh, gang. Come on, man. Y'all see this shit. I know y'all see this. Come on, man. I know y'all see this, bro. There's no way you don't see this. Look at his hand. Look at his hand. Look at his hand. Yo, his other hand is on his waist. Bro, one hand on the thigh, other hand on the waist, on his Bryson Tiller. One hand is still in, the other is gripping your thigh. Pull up the stick and get high. What? Bro. Major pause. Look at his hand, gang. Hell nah. All right, back to the video. This is crazy. I can't even subject myself to that. Brody. I ain't even gonna lie. I can't.
I mean, away from Blabber. He put me at this table.
Dave, you a wild boy.
And got Blabber at the table over there, talking to the other people. He said, me like you. Him no like, no trust. So, but I'm like, this is my brother you talking about. You talking about you don't like, you try. All right, we're gonna get you. All right, I got something for you. So we work a deal out. I had wound up owing him $1,000. So we got the heroin. We went back to we flew out there, but we got on the Greyhound to go back.
Right, nigga, you got that work on you, nigga. You got to get that Greyhound to go back.
And then I had to meet this other guy from out the Methamphetamine Project. That was their go-to guy. So when I met him, I said, you Byron? He's like, yeah. I said, what I supposed to get you? He said, $1,000. I was like, all right, here. So I asked Bryce, I said, yo, what's up with him? Oh, man, he cool, he good dude. I said, man, I'm gonna ride, I'm gonna jack him. Because I'm like...
Well, you just paid him, though.
But I don't know him, but I know that he the connect. I mean, he not the connect, he they go-to for New Orleans. They gonna send that heroin down to him. Because he was a good dude, cool dude, respectful, cool guy, right? But I didn't know him like that, so I'm asking Bryce, what's up with him? Bryce said he lived in the Methamphetamine Project, where we was like 2 blocks from the Methamphetamine Project at the time. So I'm like, he the one, Bryce Lacey, man. I said, man, I'm jacking him, man. When we gotta meet with him to get to work now, I'm gonna jack him. So, bro, we was minding our business, bro.
But if you do that, now you no longer got to connect to the New York work, which is the good work.
This is how the Fed come about. Well, my phone was already tapped, but the people from New York called me one day, was like, hey, what's up? Hear back from you. You don't like dope? I was like, it's all right. So I told Blabber, I said, look, tell him it's too high. So Blabber, man, that's too high, man. Y'all want too much. So we negotiated a cheaper price. They was like, send half of the money. I was like, nah, y'all come, send it, and then we gonna do it like that. So they sent the Kia heroin in the mail, but they drove down to New Orleans first. So when I found out they was down here, we was on the phone. I was like, we're gonna meet across the street. I'm in the Magnolia, they had a grocery store called Winn-Dixie grocery store across the street from us. Yep. So I was like, I said, man, I told Bryce, I said, Bryce, we're gonna kill him. We're gonna tie him up and kill him. Bryce said, we ain't kill him. I said, man, we're gonna time him, we're gonna do him later. So that's why I got to tell this to commit murder, because I told Bryce we're gonna tie him up and kill him later.
You saying this on the phone?
Yeah, I didn't know my phone was tapped.
Damn, nigga, you done said all this on the phone.
So I'm on the phone saying this, right? But I'm happy the Fed stepped in because I could have had a death penalty. You know what I'm saying? Because they had a law.
That's what I want to ask. What exactly, now that as we're talking about it, what exactly would you have done? Like, what would have been your method? Like, how would you have caught them down bad? Walk us through what you would have did.
They were already comfortable, so we was looking for them to come to. I tried to get Bryce to get him to come to one of his houses in the hood, and once they come in the house, like because they already knew we did good business in New York already. I was on their turf, right. So now y'all on my turf. But back then, a Kia heroin was anywhere from 80 to 100 grand, and it was taking 3, 4, 5.
80 to 100 grand, nigga. 80 to a nigga. What? When the hell was that's heroin. That ain't coke. Oh, okay.
5. So you gonna street value? You gonna make $1 million, grinding bag for bag. Now that stuff, I said, yo, how much? I said, what? That stuff, it's not what it was back then. So
I'm curious. I'm gonna go ahead because I'm gonna ask if you do say, okay, we're gonna get him down bad, go to one of his houses, set him up. What if he's not being cooperative?
Well, here's just the thing. What I'm telling you, Joker, once they got in the house, there is no such thing as being cooperative or whatever, because I was just going to start shooting from the start because we got him there. The whole goal was to get him in the house because I know the heroin, because see the thing, they mailed the heroin to the guy I'm telling you about, Byron, they mailed it to his house in the project. Man, let me tell you what's crazy, man. Everything I'm telling y'all is in my wiretap, right, in my phone conversations. I tell my co-defendant when the people got arrested, so the dope was still coming to the mail, they were still waiting to go to the address. So I tell my co-defendant, I say, hey, we're gonna rob the mailman. Bro, everything I'm telling you, is in my paperwork.
Nah, this nigga had this elaborate plan though, I ain't gonna lie. Frank Lucas numbers, Frank was making $1 million a day, that's a fact.
My paperwork, anybody can pull it up. So, cause I'm gonna get this dope, man. The people in jail, but they got a kid, we need to get this. So I'm like, we're gonna rob the mailman. When the mailman pull up to drop that pet, we're gonna rob him, right? And the reason why I was thinking that, because I got a home girl. Well, we hooked up a play where a dude had like 4 ounces coming in the mail by her house, and I just played like I was locking her door. And I said, you got a package for here? She said, yeah. I signed for it, and I kept it. Damn,
this nigga been scamming already, bro. Nigga said, I already knew this because I had already did this the other day.
So you got a package for here? She said, yeah. Well, we hooked up a play where a dude had like 4 ounces coming in the mail by her house, And I just played like I was locking her door. And I said, you got a package for here? She said, yeah. I signed for it, and I kept it. He had a feeling because, he was from downtown. But so happened I had went and bought the QX4 the QX4 Infinity. So he was like, you get gangsta my dope. She was like, why are you tripping? Da, da, da. So the next time I trashed her apartment, basically kept the dope, right? So that's why I was thinking like, man, we're gonna ride it because I know how the mailman come, how they bring the package, right? But he going to the project. So, but I don't know my phone tap. So I'm saying all this stuff on the phone. Like, man, we're gonna get the mailman, we gotta get that dope. But what happened was the feds used to listen to people's phone conversation and they would let you kill a person just to lock you all the way in and have the case stronger.
They will let you body a nigga just to make a case stronger. Feds is dirty.
But the law passed where once you can have a person under investigation. The minute they go to talk about violence, killing someone, you gotta terminate the investigation. So they had to go. When they pull up, when the people from New York came to New Orleans to talk to me, to meet up, to exchange, do the money and all this old stuff, they got here that night. The dope was set to come. The heroin was set to drop the next day, but they just want to talk and kick it that night with me. I guess or think they go get my money or whatever. So I see some lights because, like, I could look out my back window in the project across the street, you see the Winn-Dixie. I can see a lot of lights over there, right? But I ain't thinking that the police they arrested the people from New York. I'm not thinking that.
Yeah.
And I get the phone call, man. You know the police. Then I'm like, what they did? So we still don't know that they got arrested because of my phone was tapped. Still don't know this. So like 5 days later, we still talking about robbing, killing, and trying to do all kind of other stuff on the phone. Then the feds just came to my house and started. They did a roundup. Yeah, it's time to go. Let's go.
Yeah, that's you do. You talking too much, bro. Nigga was talking way too much on that phone, bro. That's the same thing that took down BMF.
Yeah, bro.
God damn it. I'm curious if you would have made it through with, let's say you would have got away with that.
So did you take hits?
Of course.
Did you take hits?
Okay. And how did you know which person to take it from? Like, did you trust the person? You like, oh, I'm gonna take the money, but I might hit him too. Like, what would be the determining factor on taking the money?
I'm gonna give y'all a story where one guy I met. That's crazy you say that. But I know a person too. I'm gonna tell you about that too. Remind me to tell y'all. I know a person that's a pay people to go do a hit, and when they come back to get the rest of the money, he would hit them.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, usually like, when somebody wants you to take a hit, you're gonna be introduced through somebody you know. So it was a guy that wanted me to do something for him. We met. I said, all right, meet by the Winn-Dixie. We'll get to the Winn-Dixie. When I walk up to him, there's a napkin on the ground. So he pointed the napkin. And I looked, and the first thing I'm thinking, if I go down and touch that, the feds or the police, somebody going, what you trying to set me up? Or if I bend down, because they had a thing down my way, when a homie wanted to kill somebody, they go get the heroin. And like they about to get high and drop the bag. You so busy want to get high, your focus, you going to bend down and grab that bag, they're going to hit your head. So when I walk up to him, bro, he like the stuff like maybe like right here. He's right there. And I look at him, he look at me, it's broad daylight though, right? And he catch on that I'm hesitant to bend down to get this, right? So he smiled, he stepped back, give me some breathing room. He stepped back and I just squat down, look at him, and I grab it. And I opened the napkin and it was a ball of heroin, a block. So he was like, that's how it's gonna be because I wanted money and drugs for this hit. So he smiled, right? He said, that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna come when you get the. So I was like, all right, so I balled it back up. So he went to reach to get it, I dropped it back on the ground. And he smiled, because I'm like, that's why I found it at. I don't know what's going on, who watching us, whatever, but you left and you had it there, that's what I'm putting it back at. So, but I met him through a person that's deceased now. They killed my boy, man. But anyway, usually when a person want to get with you, it's going to be through a person that know you. Because
this nigga look like he related to Manny Fresh, too. He definitely got Manny Fresh, like he looked like Manny Fresh, too. Or Manny Fresh look like him because he older.
I don't just come up to you, ask you to take a hit, and they don't know how to trust you or whatever.
And I was going to ask, what's probably back then, like what was the going rate for like about?
Man, and it should depend who it is. Depends on who it is. You got to hit.
It's sad, bro. I knew somebody that killed somebody for $2,000.
Wow.
It was $2,250. It's in paperwork. It varies back then. Some people you might get.
Our day
10.
we seen racks. A rack could get you knocked off in 2008. 2000 rack.
Yeah, it's no sense. So I knew somebody. I know a known stepper Now, he might say, oh, I did it because we was cool, that was my boy, you know what I'm saying? But like, you gonna get somebody 10, the most I seen, now, he in the Fed, now he was a big boy, he had 50 on one dude, he had 25 on another dude.
Damn, so 75. Both of them niggas together, you got 75.
I've seen 10s, 20s. I was given 20 plus 4 ounces of heroin. But it varies, depends on who you cool with. If you like this dude or if you trying to get in with him, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes people do it for free. You gotta do that to hit a dude just on the street just to be down with you.
Have you ever deleted somebody that was outside your race?
No, that, you know what's crazy, Brian? Never hit no white, no, none of that. It's always been my paint job. Black.
Another nigga. Damn.
Did you ever thought about that? Like why I never went outside my race?
No, because I was in the jungle. And in the jungle, we got to survive. We got the lions, tigers, and bears, and we all got territory. And if there's money over there, I'm coming over to see you. If there's money on us, they used to come and see us. So
you didn't discriminate. It
was so much drama going on around us. I ain't had time to think outside the box. I had to worry about surviving in the box.
Whenever people talk about black on black crime, do you feel like you have like a guilty conscience when people like?
No, not at all. It's a joke. I don't know what you're trying to get out of me. No, but listen to me. This is where I'm at in life now. I've done a lot, right? I took Shahada. I asked Allah forgive me for my sins. I come in my DM. I want all females, young and wild, old and wild. I need a therapist. I need to talk to somebody, right? But I want a kinky therapist. I don't want nobody coming on the perfect. I want somebody with a high skirt on, with the cleavage showing, that's going to lead me on while we talking, and then I could try to. I would get in character role like, yeah, I be having.
So I know you was really good with the pistol. Were you good with your hands at all?
I was all right. I could get by. I never been beat up in jail. I guess by me having a reputation on the street, guys respect me when I went to jail. No, it was just one homeboy wanted to fight me. He was taller than I was, cause I had wrote on his. We had this commissary slip, where, we got the women, the men in the women jail. So somehow, some kind of way, the women, all their stuff was on our commissary slip. So how our commissary would come in a big transparent bag that's already sealed. So if there's something in there that you don't want or didn't come, you got to refuse the whole commissary. So you got to wait until next week to get your commissary. So what we would do is, when we fill out our commissary slip, they could take all of them and put them up front by the mailbox so the people come get them. So we used to mark extra stuff on people's store. So I caught one of my homeboys. I had knew him from the street. We went robbing together back in the day when I had broke out of juvenile jail.
Yeah.
So I put a dush on his thing. So when he came, he was mad. Everybody was laughing at him, so he wanted to fight me. My
Put a dish on this thing.
cell was here. His cell was right across from mine. It was a OPP, 7 cells, 4-man cells. But it's like a little hallway, and we could like read stuff to each other. So he right across from me, and we always agreed to go to rec. It was mandatory rec on that yard, right? Yeah. She's like, "I'm gonna beat your butt. We go out." Da, da, da. You talking crazy, and I got a reputation, right? And he's a homie. He can fight, and he's bigger than I am. But I got to go outside. Right? So I was in my cell thinking, I said, man, I gotta go out. So his name is Renard. He from around Newton's too. So I said, Renard, what, man? He said, man, calm down, look, come to the boss. So he come to the boss. I said, listen, man, tomorrow when they call rec, I'm going outside. Yeah, and I'm gonna beat the. I said, calm down. Listen. I said, bro, tomorrow when we have rec, I'm going outside. And if you put your hands on him, I'm gonna kill your little brother. Cause he had a little brother. I know he loved his little brother. Like I said, I knew him from the street. Even in prison, he had pictures of his little brother, and he just loved his little brother. And I know that was his weakness. So if you put your hand on him, if I go to jail for a murder, 58, 59, we had a thing where if they don't indict you in 60 days, they gotta release you.
Bro, he talking about the 60-day thing, bro. This is crazy, bro. They really had this thing. If they don't got a witness in 60 days, they gotta release you. That's crazy.
So if you put your hand on him, if I go to jail for a murder, 58, 59, we had a thing where if they don't indict you in 60 days, they gotta release you, right? So I know I was gonna be getting out. And And it worked for me, you know. She was like, man, now you want to talk with sense now. Man, you shouldn't have did that. I said, bro, we be playing. If we catch you down bad, that's how I go. Now you want to fight me, you know, in front of all these people, bro. No, bro, I'm going outside with you. I'm going to kill you. And we didn't have no problem. None.
That's crazy, bro. He threatened to take the nigga little brother life so he ain't have to fight him. Is that pussy? I guess it's not pussy because it's kind of gangster. Like, nigga, if you beat me up, I'm going to kill your little brother. Like, that's crazy. And it worked.
Bro.
Would you have killed his little brother?
I don't know. If he would have beat me up, I think I may have, bro. Because you got to keep in mind, I had a reputation. I can't take no bruises, man. So I bruise fast, bro. I was a little nice, pretty boy back then, man. Nah, man, I can't let him do that. Bro, my thing always been this. I want to win both. I want to win the fight and the war, but I'm going to win at least one of them. Yeah. But if I can talk you out of it, if I can do my scare tactic, then that's what I'm going to try first. And it worked for me. And we ain't had no, but I ain't disrespect him no more. I ain't going. And I said, no, be like, look, bro, I don't want to play no more, but we ain't gonna play no more because you get mad too fast. So, I left that alone. Yeah, I left it alone.
Man, now you speak on the females back then. You know, for Birdman, BG, Wayne, Manny, all them, they made a song "Project Chick." Mm-hmm. For those that ain't never been in New Orleans, been to the Magnolia, been to none of these projects, can you explain what a project chick is for those young kids sitting at home that didn't know nothing about New Orleans?
Project chick. Shout out to Magnolia. Shout out to all my homegirls.
Lil Keisha and her bro.
Yeah, bro. Project chick, somebody in the hood that's gonna sit out on porch. Not all of them, but majority, they're gonna sit out on porch. They're gonna smoke weed. Some of them are gonna drink. They used to drink beer back then, or drink whatever they're gonna drink, liquor, whatever. I had some homegirls to call themselves the H word.
So they call themselves.
Yeah, they had a crew that to call themselves the H. Like, the H is out today, right? So one day I saw them downtown.
And I can hear that accent too. It's probably, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably sexy as fuck.
And look, so I see them around the club, right? I see them around, let me just say this here. Majority of slangs come from females in my city. Like, I caught my homegirls downtown one time. Like, girl, what y'all doing with it? Or we out, the H's, we out hustling. So, in your mind, you're gonna think they hustle selling drugs. They like, no, when they say they out hustling, they should call the men trade. Oh, that's a little trade, that's my trade right there. So they would say, oh, we out hustling, meaning like we trying to find out somebody who got some money, a dope boy, or somebody with a car, whatever. It was like, all right, but Project Chick, somebody who we gonna go hang at her house. You gonna sell drugs out the house. She could have about 4 or 5 children, but you gonna sell drugs out that house. You might keep your gun, your stash in the house. It's just somebody who down, so it's not always a bad thing. It's just somebody that we love, that's down to earth. She just grew up in the hood, and she know how it go.
Gotta love a project.
And she gonna play the. She gonna
give me a project, bitch. Give me a hood rat chick. One that don't give up what, and then she took that dick.
Know her role.
All right, let's do it like this.
Shout out to the Cat Pound.
Yeah, hey, come on now.
Shout out to Magnolia too. Well, not all of them, but one of the head ones. Let me just say this here, because BG made a song. Yeah. And he said about how he used to have anal sex with Cat Pound, right? One of the leaders contacted me. She was very upset about that. She was like, gangster. And I was like, oh, look, hold on. No, because that ain't right. Disrespect. I said, listen. Because he was young, did he? I said, listen. I thought y'all was happy to give y'all a shout out. Y'all old now. No, it ain't good. She was going on. She was very upset. So shout out to her, my sister Shannon, Cat Pound. Let me tell you what the Cat Pound should do though. Cat Pound should do dudes like we would do females. Like, you know how we get a female, bring her to the house, and then the fella try to run a train on her?
Yeah.
So some of the Cat Pound used to get dudes, they come out meow, meow, and 2, 3 of them might have sex with the one dude.
Oh, yeah.
Shit, I'll take it.
Yeah, but
as long as they baddies, I'll take it.
Run that play.
They got money, and you know what's crazy? These some beautiful women. They still look good to this day.
Man.
Still look good to this day.
Still look good to this day. Let me see them.
Shout out to the Cat Pound again. Much love, respect. No, they're gonna like if they meet you at a club or something. One of them might bring you to the house, and 2, 3 of their friends might be like, if they like you too, they wasn't no, oh that's mine, none of that selfish stuff. If you wasn't a main man or nothing, it was anything go.
Oh shit. Okay, got that.
But yeah, they was getting money. There was some gangsters now.
Shout out to them. We recently just seen, I believe it happened in Vegas. BG saw Boosie for the first time since
Yeah.
2009. A long embracive hug, man. You know, this is
There you go, bro.
Yeah, I got to ask you, man. 'Cause, you know, we know your war with Boosie. We know your situation with BG. When you see something like that, what's going on with the OG
you're not about to
Giggity?
get me in trouble. I don't want to beef with them right now. Shout out to BG and Boosie. Listen, this would inspire me to get my jewelry. I saw Boosie with all that bling. I said, boy, that boy. So I went to Walmart. I went and got me some stuff. So don't try to ride me when y'all see. Only thing, this Birdman watch. But I got the rest of it from Walmart, so don't try to ride me when y'all see me.
Oh, man.
But yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That was a real intimate moment. That was good for hip hop. I like to see that was genuine. Like, I would have liked to be the DJ that had a mic right there, because I know BG was telling him something in his ear.
And what you think he was telling him?
I'm happy to be back out here. They let me out of the halfway house. I'm not on house arrest. I don't have that minds no more. But I'm happy to see you. Let's turn up. I can just imagine two dudes that's freaky around a bunch of these young girls that have nice bodies. That's freaky.
My son Gangsta on here talking about, bro.
That want to get drunk and want to come back to the hotel with them. So I'm like, wow, bro, that's a good moment. I'm happy to be back out here. It was genuine. Like, y'all see me.
Oh, man.
But yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That was a real intimate moment. That was good for hip hop. I like to see that was genuine. Like, I would have liked to be the DJ that had a mic right there, because I know BG was telling him something in his ear.
And what you think he was telling him?
I'm happy to be back out here. They let me out of the halfway house.
Okay.
And everything can go away. Just a number that you have in your head that you fair share.
All of them. And we ain't gonna get the most out of all of them.
Now I think that you're owed a fair share.
Me too. I agree with that. We're gonna start a campaign.
Yeah. So.
Real life street star.
Yeah, real life street stars exclusive. Do you have some type of number that you have in your head that you would be like, man, just give me this. Just give me this number, and everything can go away. Just, I'm the originator of the Hot Boys. That's all I want, Or you don't even have to give me this number. We can do half the number.
5 million, but I take 3. 5 million, I take 3. Now, if you want to give me 1, I'm gonna be a little mad, because as soon as I buy something, I ain't gonna be a millionaire no more. Okay. So, yeah, I don't want a lot though. See, this thing, Rook. This is where I'm at. Okay. If I'd have got out the feds, like in my 30s, maybe, where it's still the jewelry, the bling bling, the fancy stuff. I'm out to get a lawyer. It's time to go to war. I'm older now. I don't care about all that material. Listen, I had all that when I was young. I got children now, grandchildren, and then there are people who are in these shelters and homeless people. And people, I think about like, why go waste that money when I could try to help other people?
Yeah. At least my nigga Gangsta thinking more positive, bro. When he was talking about BG and Boosie gang, he said his jewelry from Walmart and that red watch from Birdman. When just now? See, he said that, the red watch from Birdman. He mentioned that earlier. See? I know it. But the watch, I'm trying to see if the watch is real, though.
So you would take the money and help a lot of people, basically.
No, I ain't gonna say that now, Rook. Slow down. I ain't gonna help a lot of people.
Okay.
I'm gonna help out, but I ain't gonna help a lot of people. I'm gonna do my fair share.
I would like you to agree on this couch that when you get the settlement, because we spoke it, right?
Talk to me,
that you can break us off some just like the million.
Of course, That's my word, because Real Life Street Star is my family. Y'all been showing me nothing but love, and plus, since we putting stuff out on the table, Real Life Street Stars, y'all, I want to let y'all know this here, have promised me when they get to 1 million subscribers that I'm gonna get a Real Life Street Star medallion. So let's put that out there too. I haven't forgot about that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Once you get your settlement.
That's right. Oh, okay. Oh, man, that ain't cool.
No.
Nah, I gotta wait to get my settlement to get my piece. Nah, give me my piece. That's crazy. He said it's jewelry from Walmart. That's crazy.
No.
All
we
right.
still got you.
All right.
But we're saying, either way, I
just want to say this too. I don't want that little one Joker got. I don't want that little small one. I don't want where I gotta have a magnifier. I want the big one y'all. The ones y'all have. I need that. Yeah, so don't try to be like, let's give him this one here. Nah, I want the.
Alright, my nigga. Shout out to my nigga Gangsta Williams, man. And shout out to Real Life Productions, bro. They doing their thing over here. Let me subscribe, like the video. We definitely enjoyed that content just now. Let's see what's up, man. Let's see what's on the homepage, brother. This interview a trick, pearly things. We don't care about no pearly things. I got a video I gotta edit too. I recorded a dope reaction video earlier today on 280. I gotta edit that joint because woman causes complete chaos after backing into police car. How you back into the police car then you cause chaos? How that work? I hope the joint don't show the actual footage. Give me some topics, Brody. Anybody got some topics? Free Yak, free Kodak too, by the way. Let's see. The murder case shocked public. I know we got some. It's a slow news week. We got to get to something, though. Have we seen this? Did we see this? On the block with pimps and prostitutes in Chicago. Shout out to Tommy G.
Today we're going to take an inside look at the world's oldest profession, prostitution. The earliest known record of prostitution dates back to ancient Babylonia in 2400 BC. It's continued throughout the ages and extended to every corner of the planet. In this video, we visit a street locals call the Hostro in Chicago's most dangerous neighborhood, West Garfield Park. All right, we're on the block. It's West Garfield Park. And the video today is we're talking to pimps, we're talking to prostitutes, and we're seeing what their life is like, what's the behind the scenes, and asking them questions. So here we go. All right, so what do you go by? Baby?
No, let me get my phone! That's the shit I be talking about! I don't know.
So far, we're not off to the best start. Seems like a contentious business relationship. A pimp is a prostitute's best friend and worst enemy. While he does protect her body and her money from dangerous men on the street, they are also notoriously heavy-handed and can take 60 to 70% of their employees' revenue. So we already saw, it looks like it's not such a good relationship between the pimp and hoe. What are the proper terms I should even be using right now? Hoe, bitch, prostitute.
Shit, any one of them. Shit.
Yeah.
Basically.
And they won't get offended if I say, how's your doing?
Talking about the pimp?
Yeah, if I ask the pimp, like, how should I refer to his women?
I think you should ask him that.
If you had to guess, what percent of the profit, like, does the pimp keep and the hoe keep?
80 or 20.
Really?
That's not bad.
Is that him? I don't think he's happy right now. So the mission is always to try and bring the raw shit, film the underbelly of society, catch the raw shit there is. And a lot of this stuff is kind of depressing, is sad, but I mean, this is stuff that happens in every city in America, and I think it's worth looking into.
Hold on, let me see. Bro, y'all seen this? What the fuck? Charleston White totally violated Hassan Campbell. He went off on Hassan Campbell. Shout out to Hassan Campbell from the Bronx.
Hey, man.
Y'all ain't never seen a nigga like me on the internet.
You said Aunt Glizzy dissing J Mane again? Copy. After this, we getting into that, Brody.
Come downstairs. Charleston White bit my style. He ain't just bite my style. The nigga bit my dick.
Nigga, what? Nigga Charleston White, bro.
That nigga took the best moments of Hassan Campbell being drunk and he ran with that shit. for this federal enforcement. Man, listen, man. Me? I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping. Y'all ain't never seen a nigga like me on the internet.
What did that nigga say?
Come downstairs. Charleston White bit my style. He ain't just bite my style. The nigga bit my dick. Pause.
Yo, look at the nigga Charleston White face, bro. Nigga get surprised when he hear it.
That nigga took the best moments of Hassan Campbell being drunk and he ran with that shit. But it's federal. Man, listen, man. Me? I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping. Y'all ain't never seen a nigga like me on the internet.
What that nigga say? What that nigga say?
Come downstairs. Charleston White bit my style. He ain't just bite my style. The nigga bit my dick. Pause.
Pause. That nigga go okay.
12, 13,
Nigga lying on me. I don't know what made this boy wake up and make this video about me. He made this today. Yeah, nigga, I don't know what made this boy wake up and nigga, Thyson Campbell. Yeah, goddamn, we gonna call him Thyson Campbell. Since he said that man thied him.
Nah, that's violation. Nigga called him Thyson.
Let me see if I find a video. You think
that's disrespect. I rock with Hassan Campbell, man. He doing his thing, man. Respect the Hassan Campbell gang.
I'm bullshit, nigga. Let me see. How you spell that nigga name? There you go. Thyson. See, Bambada thied him. Bambada thied him. Let me see if I can spell thigh. That's a hard word to spell, thigh. That's a made up word. No, he don't tell him. That ain't it. He got a detail. He said the nigga you thied him.
What are you looking for?
Here it is. Here it is right here.
There will be some physical evidence. So what he did was he thought me as a young boy.
Ah, man, nigga, Charleston White is crazy. Bruh, Charleston White, nigga say he thought me as a young boy.
He said Bam Bada.
That's fucked up.
What he said. He called him
That's
Bam. He got a nickname for Big Bam. You hear me? He got a name for him. He said Bam knew that there would be some physical evidence if he pushed that dick up in that rectum. Cause Bam got that motherfucking zebra dick. He got that rhino. He got that African rhinoceros dick. You ever put that rhinoceros dick go tear up something? So he said Bam knew that he pressed that dick up in that back, it's gonna tear some physical evidence. Listen, I'm finna play it again, boy, girl. I'm finna play it again, boy, girl. I'm not lying on this nigga. He lying on me. Talking about I bit his dick. He wanna get famous real bad. He finna get famous now.
I know these niggas not lying. Bam knew that there would be some physical evidence. So what he did was he thought me as a young boy. He thought me as a young boy. Where he basically rubbing his penis in between your thighs and not going into your anal cavity because he probably realized at me being so young, the damage, I would probably have to go to the hospital. He would probably have to answer. Bam is not stupid.
He tell you. He had to prime him up. That motherfucking African law, he told him, go rip him. So he greased his little yellow thighs. He greased him, he lay him on his belly, and nigga, whatever goddamn kind of African lotion,
What kind of African lotion? This nigga going crazy, bro. Alright, we off this. Let me know. What up? Alright, J-Man and Glizzy. And Glizzy. You say he dissed J-Man again? Fat Trail broke and Glizzy. Where he dissed him again, bro? Where it's at, bro? What'd he say, bro? You say he dissed J-Man again? Where he dissed him at? Want an interview or something? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hold up. I got a good one for us. Let's go, bro. Watch this, gang.
On April...
Let's go. We about to get into this, gang. I saw the title earlier, and I knew it was going to be a dope video to react to. Now, that Charleston White, that's crazy. Facts. Charleston White wildin'. But send me the video of Aunt Glizzy. We get to that after this one. Fake name won't get your teeth fixed. Dental office fraud. I never heard this before. Shorty trying to get her teeth fixed under a fake name. Let's go.
On April 11, 2023, Chamblee police officers responded to a call from a local dental office in Atlanta, Georgia. A woman attempting to undergo dental work using someone else's
Only in Atlanta they try this type of fraud.
identity. The officers arrived to find the suspect comfortably seated in the dental chair. Upon questioning, the woman initially claimed to have used her own name during check-in, but her demeanor quickly shifted, feigning confusion about the situation.
Hello, ma'am. How you doing today? Hey. Let me see your phone real quick. What's your name? Let me see your phone real quick. What's your name? Let me see your phone real quick.
What was she looking at on
What's
her
your
phone? Oh, she pulled up Waze. Look, she was looking up how to get the fuck up out of there. Look. She had the map joint of how to get up out of there. That's Waze.
Let me see your phone real quick. What's your name?
2 phones. You know she a scammer. Nah, let me not do that.
Tina who? Okay. What name did you come here under? My name. Why? You came under here under your name? You sure about that? What's going on? Okay, go ahead and stand up for me real quick.
Recognizing red flags, the officer took swift action, placing her in handcuffs and escorting her out of the dental office.
Damn, immediately, bro. Billy, no questions asked.
You got ID on you?
Returning forward to jail. Mileage is 14903. Repeating 14903.
Can I get with my girlfriend on you?
953. 233 radio.
She was just trying to get her tooth fixed, bro.
This is your purse? Yeah. My phone.
Show me out at 1950 West Exchange Place. Reference follow-up. It's going to be the Georgia Center for Child Advocacy.
Mama, get my pocketbook still. Nah, that's coming with us.
Come on, no, what's on?
Nah, that's coming with us.
Can you tell me what's going on?
I'll explain everything to you. Let's keep on going to the car real quick. You got any weapons on you? No. You got anything sharp on you?
No, I don't have anything on me.
All right, face that way for me real quick.
What happened?
I'll explain everything to you. Make sure that there's no weapons on you, okay?
Can you get? She got my keys and stuff in there. Can I get my stuff out there to get her? You keep the purse. Sure. Let me get let her. Can you tell her come out here?
Hang tight.
Damn.
We ain't going nowhere. No, trust me. Just hang tight for a second, okay? Now stand right there for me. I just need you to
We ain't going nowhere no time soon. Don't worry about it.
stand right here. Open the doorway for me. Appreciate it. Right here.
Oh, we bro.
357. Be advised that the complainant is located at 2859 Marlin Drive.
Did you get her up?
Not yet.
I don't have everything on me. It's got a separate key, and I'm good.
She got a little bunky. She got that. Her teeth messed up, but she got a little bunky.
No weapons.
No.
All right, go ahead and have a seat for me real quick.
I just called it back. It's just something stupid I did, so it's
Well, hang tight real quick, okay?
told me.
Some told me. Yeah, you knew you wasn't the person on the insurance.
All right, I'm gonna read something to you, okay? Okay. Instead of getting in the right position, you have the right to remain silent.
The suspect denied any credit card misuse, insisting on paying in cash. The officer, puzzled by the contradictory statements, pressed further. The truth began to unfold as the woman admitted to purchasing a person's entire profile, complete with personal information, from a mutual acquaintance.
Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained to you? Yes, ma'am. Having these rights in mind, would you like to talk? Go ahead. That was a yes? Yeah. All right, I just had to get that verbal yes, okay? All right, so we're here because they informed us that somebody supposedly was using somebody's credit card. No, I didn't use nobody's credit card. Okay. I didn't use their credit card. Let me tell you. Somebody's name. Okay. And I paid for it myself. I haven't used the credit card. Comment with the victim on Marlin Drive at that address. I bought it from a girl up here, the profile from a girl in Atlanta. And
she's snitching. Your T fucked up and you a snitch.
That's it. Okay. I haven't used any credit. I pay with my own money. I went to the bank this morning, got my money out to pay them today. Okay. How much did you owe them today? I owed them $8,000 today. Okay. And I went to the bank and got the money out to come here. Okay. So you
$8,000, damn.
You never paid.
What type of work was you getting done, shorty?
Paid with a credit card. No, I never paid with a credit.
That was more than the cleaning. That was for sure more than the cleaning, bitch.
Okay. I've never paid with a credit card. So if you was paying cash, why you just didn't use your name? Because she used like a profile, like a care credit or something she did. I used the girl's care credit. She used it. I didn't. Who used it? The girl Mary. She used me.
Oh yeah, she telling like she giving up the name and everything. Mary had a little lamb.
Put me as an authorized dealer on her care credit. Who's Mary? Sloan. Damn, what does she look like? I met her up here. I just bought the care credit from. I don't know, ma'am. I don't know about this. I just bought it because I wanted my teeth fixed. You got her number in your phone? No, I don't have her number. So how did you get in touch with her? One of my homeboys hooked me up with her. Okay. So you never actually saw this person or talked to this person? No. Do you have any of the messages between you and your homeboy to prove that he the one who gave it to you? I don't know. 68255. I'm trying to work with you. I would like to establish and prove your story, but you gotta give me something.
She's snitching and she's lying. Yeah, she must have been trying to give Inez, Brody. The big Jones.
So do you have the messages between you and this guy?
No numbers on it.
They sound.
I got the damn though.
All right, so let's backtrack. Did a male or female sell your profile? Male. Listen, keep it a buck with me. We already having this conversation.
Keep it a buck with me. We already having this conversation. She like, yo, listen, honey. You already snitching. You already want to tell. You right there. You want to cuff. Just tell me everything. You already want to tell. Just tell me, sister.
Did a male or female sell you this? All right, so
look, keep it a buck.
Let's backtrack. Did a male or female sell your profile? Male. Listen, keep it a buck with me. We already having this conversation. Did a male?
Listen, keep it a buck with me. You already snitching. Just continue to snitch and make my job easier.
A female sell you this profile? A female. All right, a female.
Yeah, you lying ass bitch.
Whoever do you know the female? No, I don't. They got the number. No, the first number they used. That's who gave it to me. What first number? I don't know. They caught. I don't know. I don't know. I just used the profile. I just bought it from somebody.
Look, straight about throw a temper tantrum. Then she realized that's not a male. That's a female. We don't care about your feelings. Give us the facts, bitch. Where'd you get the profile? If that was a male officer, she'd have kept throwing a temper tantrum thinking he gonna care. No, ho. This is another female. We don't give a damn.
What first number? I don't know. They caught. I don't know. I don't know.
You saw that? Oh. No, bitch. We don't care.
I just used the profile. I just bought it from somebody. Well, I mean, I want the person who's selling the profiles.
Do you got the number in your phone who saw the profile?
I don't.
So how did you make contact to be able to buy the profile?
A dude came to the brain and got it together.
All right, what's the dude's name?
Hey, you should go to check and I'll read it up to you.
Who? Who, ma'am?
I really don't know the girl's name. I don't know him. I don't really know him. I just know that they. What they say.
All right, what came included in purchasing this profile? What came included in the profile? Okay. Do you have the ID on you?
Can I get it?
Okay, let's start small. All right, I'm Detective Lloyd. You bought the person's profile, right?
Yeah.
And you used it to. What else have you used it for?
Nothing else. I've never used this my first time. I promise.
Okay. So why did you use it to make the dental?
Because I wanted to get my teeth did, and they gave me a deal. I paid $1,000 for it.
Okay. And you said you haven't used it for anything else?
No, ma'am, I swear I have.
So you only used it for the dental?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay. Did you open any credit cards?
Hey, Radio.
I swear.
Bro, they real respectful in Atlanta. They be like, yes, ma'am. Remember Gunner? Yes, ma'am. The other nigga that told on Jeff? Yes, ma'am. Her right here? Yes, ma'am. Atlanta real respectful when they snitching.
And you said you haven't used it for anything else?
No, ma'am, I swear I have.
So you only used it for the dental?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Okay. Did you open any credit cards?
Hey, Radio.
I swear to God, I hadn't did nothing else with it. I haven't done anything with it.
Then I ran. Can you check the draw 50, please?
My own money. I have money on my own. I just caught a deal. Like I do taxes. I have my own money. I just left the bank and got the $12,000 to come here. I don't.
You just said 8,000. Shorty took out 12,000 in cash to come here. Why? I want to know, why did you use somebody else's profile? Your teeth must have been was gonna be 30, 40,000. If that's the case, then you took 12,000 out.
This ain't it.
Okay. Did you make a driver's license in this person's name?
I didn't. I bought the whole stuff from the.
So they gave you in the packet the profile.
Yeah.
It came with what?
In the profile it comes with the ID and the care credit. They just give you the number and the ID.
So they gave you the care credit.
The number.
Okay. And you used that number for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, we checked the car.
And it doesn't give you like a social security or a medical card or nothing like that?
I didn't get a card.
Do you have those items in your bag?
Damn, this has got to be a fact, or she ain't got no cheeks. We got to skip through them cheeks. We don't want to see that.
Right, that's your car?
Yeah.
Nice Glocky, though.
Is your car, but it's your car? Okay. Is anybody can come get it?
Yeah, my girlfriend.
All right, stand by for a sec. Put your feet up.
Okay, can she get my money and stuff so that she can get
No, unfortunately, we can't.
Right now. What's going on? Can you just tell me what's going on?
I'm going to tell you in a second. Hot second. Put your feet up.
You know what's going on, Shorty. You getting locked up for fraud. What are you talking about? I'm weak, gay. You said in Atlanta when they snitching. Facts, bro. They be mad polite when they snitching, bro.
She ain't gonna give you the person's name.
Yeah, I see.
Right.
You see she was spinning.
But you had to lock on the story for. She admitted that she bought a profile to contain the care credit, to contain the license, right? Mm-hmm. So now you already got her for the forgery. You got her for financial transaction card fraud. What she talking about? She got $12,000 for whatever. Now y'all need to see who's bought that car, because I doubt that you bought a profile just for this, but you didn't buy a profile for anything else.
Yeah, the car don't have no place, so they running it out of all 50 right now.
Huh?
The car don't have no place, so they running it out of all 50 right now. I didn't come back in Georgia.
Yeah. So,
but the girlfriend suspended all anyway.
Right. She said she got somebody come get her. But she said that she bought the car. It's her car, but it's really for her daughter. I'm pretty sure that that's somebody else's name. And you admitted that you do taxes, which means you have access to people's information as well.
Right. That cop is smart. She while she twiddling them thumbs, she thinking. Look, she thinking while she twiddling them thumbs.
It's her car, but it's really for her daughter. I'm pretty sure that that's somebody else's name. And you admitted that you do taxes, which means you have access to people's information as well.
Yeah, I seen on the Facebook she do taxes.
And they done looked up on Facebook and all that already.
You said in the Union Burke.
A search of her bag revealed a stash of cash. which was promptly confiscated, fake ID and a fraudulent credit card.
You gonna look into it for me? You know who it is?
We gonna inventory it for it.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. We can't even verify it has insurance or anything.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, you got not an original container, label removed. She has a debit card, EBT card, somebody else's name.
Got the gun in there too. What else she got in there? You know this Georgia. She might got the blick.
She might have that.
She might have a gun.
There's keys, but these don't have them.
I know this had to cost a bag.
Oh, here you go. So.
They couldn't tell this one was fake when she came in here with this.
So, yeah. They definitely got it before she admitted to it.
Only one card ain't in her name.
Yeah.
Nothing else was in there?
It's the cash.
Yeah, all of those is the right name. This is the only one without.
Alright. So you tell it right now you got it for.
They got it for the pills too?
Theft by deception, the forgery, the identity,
Financial.
the financial, the identity theft,
and then the forgery.
Yeah, I just said forgery.
Oh, I missed
and
that one.
Pills not in the original container.
Yeah, and pills not in the original container. She spent a lot of money for them perks.
I don't know. We stay still researching.
Oh, they some yerks. They said she spent a lot of money for them yerks.
282.
All right, so we taking the cash? Or are you letting it keep?
No, the whole bag you can take with you.
I sent you a photo of now.
I see my girl for a minute.
Give us 1 second. We still sorting stuff out. Like I told you, we're not in no rush. We ain't smashing off right now or whatever. Just give us a little second to get it sorted to understand what's going on, okay?
I know what's going on. My friend, I know what's going on. It's all good though. So what am I being charged with? He said fraud.
Right now, that's what we're determining. You say you didn't use the credit card. They saying you did. So
I didn't. I mean, can I pay them? Like, can I just pay them the money? Because I don't.
Nah, once they call the police, you got the police involved. It's no just pay them the money.
Want these. I didn't even know all this shit go like this. I don't want this. I can just give them that money. Like, I mean, they can get the money. I don't want this.
Hang tight, okay?
You think
Look at her.
they're going to take it? I might have to go to jail. I do not need to be in jail. I don't got too much to lose.
Hang tight.
Police like, we don't give a damn what you talking about right now.
What you got? What you got? Oh, you ain't telling me.
What we doing?
Alright, so what it looks like we're gonna go with is the financial transaction fraud.
I just seen your DM, bro. I'm gonna open that up right after the video.
Forgery. And identity theft. There we go. Oh, and then I ain't gonna charge you for the perks, as you selling them. I'm quite sure you was getting that just for the pain after the teeth.
My mom, I got, and they my mom's. I got them from my mom.
Your mama ain't get that many perks, man. Why you trying to play me like I'm slow?
On my life, I don't lie. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't lie. I'm not gonna tell you no lie.
You lying. Stop the cap. You don't lie already.
You just spit me around the block 15 times telling me who the plug was on the profile.
I ain't no snitch. I can't tell you that. You know
and
how this shit go.
And it's cool.
And I'm glad you.
That's how I know the perks. You know what I mean?
No. That's God on the truth.
That ain't your mama. But I still ain't gonna charge you though.
Okay, I love you for that. And what else?
You don't love her for shit. Stop the cap.
That's about it. Yeah, that's it.
Am I gonna make laundry? Y'all took
You gonna
my
lose your money though. Yeah.
I can't. This I just got that out of the bank. That's all I got.
They're going in.
No, that's all I have. My nephew just got shot. I'm saying that.
Sis, you do taxes. You gonna make that money again in 2 days.
Yo, hell no, she ain't just say that. Sis, you do taxes, you gonna make that money right back. Nah, this is wild, boy. This is wild.
Am I gonna make laundry? Y'all took
You gonna
my
lose your money though. Yeah.
I can't. This I just got that out of the bank. That's all I got.
That's all I got.
Going in.
No, that's all I have. My nephew just got shot. Okay.
What that got to do with anything? What your nephew getting shot got to do with this?
Sis, you do taxes. You gonna make that money again in 2 days from now.
You gonna make that money again 2 days from now? Nah, that's crazy, bro. She wildin'.
Why y'all taking my money? I just got it out the bank.
You locked up for fraud.
That's not fraudulent. That's my money. Get my phone. Let me show them my account.
Okay, well then you gonna get an opportunity to show that.
Hell yeah, that's my shit. I don't play like I bought somebody bought a profile for $1,000. I ain't on that. Then this sis ass boy mad cause it didn't go through for him. That's why he called them. He mad. He got.
So really, it's a whole operation. One nigga mad at it. Look at her teeth. They messed up too. I see why she needed her teeth done. Look at that side tooth, bro. You gotta notice the side tooth, bro. Before you think a bitch wifey material, bro, check out the side tooth profile. You gotta look at the side profile, make sure she got a tooth. You see that? You couldn't see the missing tooth from the front, but now you see it. That shit making her mouth stink. You know that shit make her breath stink.
I ain't on that. Then this sis ass boy mad cause it didn't go through for him. That's why he called them. He mad. He bought.
That's why he
both bought one. His just didn't go through.
How you gonna be gay calling the man a sissy?
Who would call up here and tell them people that? And we people.
That is some sissy ass shit though. That is some sissy ass shit. You mad because yours didn't go through, but hers went through, so you called them people on her? That's some sissy shit.
Not on that.
You gonna get an opportunity to show that.
Hell yeah, that's my shit. I don't play like I bought somebody bought a profile for $1,000.
Imagine buying a profile for $1,000 but losing 12. That's a total loss of 13. Plus the charges you gotta pay for this ticket and getting out of jail and bond.
Not on that. Then this sis ass boy mad. Cause it didn't go through for him. That's why he called them. He mad. We both bought one. His just didn't go through.
How you gonna be gay calling the man a sissy?
Who would call up here and tell them people that? And we people.
So how you gonna be gay calling the man a sissy? So they all in the same community, but she cutting that nigga ass. She said, fuck that nigga, you a sissy.
We both bought one. His just didn't.
Hell, you see her rolls, her cellulite? She got mad back fat. Look at this.
Go through.
How you gonna be gay calling the man a sissy?
Who would call up here and tell them people that? And we people.
What's going on?
Oh, she just found out that what she getting charged with. She a little upset. She think.
Desk said they don't want to call us here.
Okay.
Yeah, we get everything
what you got?
Like that money. She'll tap back.
Oh, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. It's getting dropped. That's a wrap.
She just got that out. Her nephew just got killed.
That's gonna be for the system to roll through.
So she can come back and claim that later, but she's not to show
how it was legitimately obtained.
I mean, that ain't no problem. She can show that.
So then y'all gonna run it?
I'm saying, what's the purpose of taking the money?
Because of what she's getting locked up for right now. And the detective already.
Now you know, if you ever be running around doing dumb shit, don't ever have don't be doing nothing fraudulent and have real money on you, because that real money gonna get booked with the charge.
He ran you the whole story of what's going on. So you know what time it is.
He really didn't.
So the detective didn't tell you what she going for?
He told me a little bit about it. He really just, he was talking fast. He really didn't tell me everything.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you just didn't understand. That don't mean he didn't tell you.
I mean, it's not your case, so really we can't disclose the details to you.
I understand that's not my case, but I'm with
so I can get on the road.
Trying to see what's going on.
Good to go.
All right. Could y'all just text me the amount? Well, no, I don't need that for that. I don't need that for that. Just the amount of money. before it gets dropped, so I can include it in my report.
Just so it's out there, there's no valid insurance and the property owners don't want it left here.
Yeah.
There's no valid insurance on a car, and the property owners don't want it left here. So that means they got to get towed. That's about another 1,000. You about 14,000 down.
Sounds like
trying to come up, but you really just lost 14K.
The woman now faced a slew of charges, including financial transaction card fraud, identity fraud using another person's information, forgery in the second degree, theft by deception, and possession of pills not in their original container.
Nah. Where's mine? 85 to radio. I'll have one detained, one black female, in custody.
Are they letting her get the car?
Nah, it don't got no insurance.
Yes, it does. I got the card.
What car?
It's on my phone. I got insurance on my car. Can I show
You got insurance but no license plate?
you? Like, let her get my car. That's my car. I got insurance on it. I have the insurance card in my purse.
Right, these Atlanta chicks is crazy, bro. People in Atlanta, wow, boy. They all be mad polite when they snitching, bro. That's crazy. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Like, okay. All right. Let's see. Aunt Glizzy.
My mother can get 20 to 50 to $100 from me every day. She don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, her life is lit. I swear to you. She will call today. She can call tomorrow. I already know this. You just don't. She can call the day after that. I know this. You just don't. I'm prepared for it.
Then you got a timestamp, Brody? You know when he start? You know what the timestamp is when Aunt Glizzy start going in? Because this joint long. Pause. This video long as hell.
My mother, I'm going to tell you how I take care of my mother. My mother's bipolar.
Let me see. He just be on here talking sometimes. Like,
we ain't on that. He get percentage of the channel, bro. I fuck with my cameraman. That's my man. Like, we locked in. If I make $1 million, he getting paid. We getting paid. Why do you talking about? And we about to go out of the country and make a bag and come back home.
Yeah.
Can't nobody cover for him though. I'm never gonna find nobody. It's like that's not how you give a nigga the money. You think a nigga ain't worth it? He worth the money. He worth more though. That shit happened like 20 years ago. Close I was to being blind. Bro, the police changed my life, bro. It's A-Tone to stick his ass out. I mean, I don't even threw me off though, bro. I'm questioning all these old head mental health. We'll be by your side. Don't you know that vacation you went on with your tax money? Watch me. I'm gonna show you how to fucking. It's called a domain. That's what it's called. You can go buy. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Paper or plastic, nigga? We got.
When he started talking about him, Brody, he said, I don't know when to start. Copy.
Got cash and we got credit. Got me fucked up. I'm gonna stick dick in her on my mother. All this SIT ain't this. Know that you don't have no money. Why the fuck you think you want your ass old washed up ass nigga? The fuck your baby.
Bro, we gonna have to wait for somebody to clip that joint, bro. We gonna have to wait for somebody to clip that to put that in the joint, cause I don't know. And I ain't gonna lie, I rock with Aunt Glizzy, but he just be talking like, you know what I mean? That shit don't be entertaining to me, so you know what I mean? I ain't really gonna sit through the whole live looking for it, but I'm sure somebody gonna clip it though. You know what I mean? Somebody gonna for sure clip it. Let's see what this is over here.
Kept going.
Road Rager thinks he could flash gun at people without consequences. Really?
We were coming in here, and the guy that was stopped there with the complaint that you were talking to, as we came in, I was in the left-hand lane. He came around me and tried to cut in front of me to go into the parking space. Damn near ran into the side of me. Kept going straight. He zoomed past me, cutting.
Look at the wife look clueless in the passenger seat. Look at the wife.
In front of me, slammed on his brakes. That's when I have it.
Look at the wife. She like, I don't know if he's telling the truth or not. I don't know. Facts. You know somebody gonna clip that part about J Mane, and then we gonna get into that either on the next live or so. I ain't gonna lie. I rock with Aunt Glizzy. He cool, but I can't just sit here and listen to that nigga talk. Like it ain't for me. It ain't, you know what I mean? I can't just sit there and listen to that nigga talk. I ain't gonna lie. I rock with him, but sometimes, you know what I mean?
Concealed carry permit. That's when I reached down and picked up my gun.
Don't take it out the zipper.
I won't.
Roll the window down for my partner, please.
What you mean? So you reached out and took out your gun? That's illegal, sir. Why you took out your gun for?
Straight. He zoomed past me, cut in front of me, slammed on his brakes. That's when I have a concealed carry permit. That's when I reached down and picked.
Look at how the other cop. Soon as the cop seen him reaching for something, he pull up quick. That's good. That's good wits. That cop is smart. He been watching the whole time. But as soon as he seen them reach for that
brakes, that's when I have a concealed.
Look, his hand only been down for a
concealed carry permit.
The police pop out quick. Stop playing, nigga. Quick.
That's when I reached down and picked up my gun.
Don't take it out the zipper.
I won't.
Roll the window down for my partner, please.
I reached down and picked up my gun, and I held it right here.
Did you take it out?
That's pulling out a gun, bro. You going to jail.
Out of the zipper.
Did not take it out of the zipper. Held it right.
Look, the wife is like, you lying, motherfucker. Look at the wife. The wife is like, you lying.
Down for my partner, please.
I reached down and picked up my gun, and I held it right here.
Look, the wife is like, you lying. The wife is giving it up. The wife is snitching with her eyes.
Did you take it out of the zipper?
Did not take it out of the zipper. Held it right here.
Look at the wife. She like, you did take it out of the zipper, honey.
I held it right here. He ended up going the same way I did. Went up on the hill. Up on the upper level parking, which is where I came. And once again, he stopped me as I passed by him. He stopped at me, wagged his finger at me again. I came here and picked up my wife.
Does any of that constitute pulling out a firearm?
When he came by me at 20 miles an hour.
20 miles an hour, bro? That's not even fast. What are you talking about?
Cut in front of me and slammed on his brakes right
You got every right to be pissed off.
I had no idea what he was doing. I had no idea if he had a gun. I had no idea.
You didn't see no gun, though. So how you gonna just be assuming?
If he was trying to harm me, why would he cut in front of me in the parking lot?
There's bad drivers all over Texas.
From the right-hand lane, he passes by me fast enough to get in front of me, cuts in front of me as if he was going to go into the parking lot and then stop. Went back, like now I've decided not to go into the parking area. Now he pulled his car back out and goes the same direction I happen to be going, and now he's in front of me. I slowed down so that there wouldn't be additional confrontation. Unfortunately, as I passed right by him right there, he said something else to me. I didn't know he was talking to you guys, but he said something else to me. I ignored him, walked by, picked up my wife.
You got your ID on you?
I sure did.
What did you see?
I tried to cross.
But what did you see?
Over there in the I'm Uber driver. I came to drive over there, and I want to give the shortcut over there. Okay, I came the second lane. He come the third lane. He has to go to the turn, right? He come the third lane. I try to give the turn, and he come to the third lane and the second lane both middle. He not let me to go.
Did you see a firearm?
Yeah, he showed me like this. Yeah.
With the firearm out of the bag?
Yeah, he showed me like this.
Okay. What kind of firearm was it?
I don't know. Not outside. Inside, he showed me like this.
Okay. Was it the handgun visible or was it inside the bag?
No, he's in the gun. He's in the gun hand and he showed me in the glass.
Okay, what color was it? Do you know?
It's a black. I saw the black on the.
Just a black handgun?
Yeah.
Okay.
I showed me.
Yeah, that's it. That's all he need. If you put, even though most handguns are black, like majority of handguns, probably like 80% of guns are black. But because he said he saw you put out the black handgun, if that's a black handgun you got, my nigga, you're going down.
Like this,
Do you have your driver's license real quick? What I want to know is, okay, what made you think it was a good idea to even brandish the bag?
First of all, he aggressively went by me.
Okay, I get that people,
and
road rage and all that.
He cut in front of me. I didn't know at that point, when he cut in front of me and stopped his vehicle and blocked me from proceeding, at that point I thought, okay, what is this guy doing? Why is he stopping and blocking my lane? He could have done two things, kept going straight or gone into the parking lot.
Yeah, but just because he block your lane a little bit for 2 seconds, bro, you can't go pulling out a blick on him, bro. What if you just shot him by accident? Cause he drive bad? Cause he might be an Uber driver in front of you? He an Uber driver in front of you looking for his next ride or something? I know it's annoying when people be in front of you taking their time and they got you waiting or going slow behind them because they not. But bro, you can't just pull out your gun on them for that. That's no good reason.
Why did he stop in my lane at a 45 degree perpendicular? He was partly in the right lane, partly in my lane. I couldn't advance any further.
Did you already give my partner your ID? You don't need to reach for it.
No, I said I just picked up my bag at that time and held it right here.
Okay. Did you ever take the firearm out of the bag?
Did not take it out of the bag. I know better.
That's cap, because how would he even know that that was a gun? How would he even know that that was a gun if you didn't pull it out the bag for sure?
Do that. I've got to carry concealed weapon, and he has that as well.
What kind of firearm is it?
It's a 9mm.
What kind?
A Glock.
I don't know. I think it's a Ruger. It's my dad's.
That's a Ruger. Okay.
Dad passed away, and it's his gun. I think it's a Ruger.
A Ruger?
Thanks.
Okay. But do you see how even brandishing the bag is not the best of ideas?
I can see that now because I'm talking to you, and that's not what I wanted to be doing tonight. But can you see, especially in this day and age,
44, we're good.
With violence all...
Bro, the dude is brown. The dude in the other car is a brown guy. This is a white guy. He felt threatened.
All over this country, can you see from my perspective how when a car just pulls in front of me and stops and impedes my progress, what am I supposed to...
But if you brandish a firearm...
What list of things am I supposed to start...
Sir, we're a little busy, okay? I'm sorry.
What am I supposed to do when that happens? What's the first thing that I should be thinking?
What?
Traffic, not gun.
In danger?
Okay, in your instance...
Is he going to invite me to a tea party?
If I were you, okay,
yes, sir.
Because I've been concerned because of road rage and all that other stuff.
Exactly.
What I would do is I'd lock my door, and if you have the firearm, I'm not going to brandish it. I'm not going to show anybody. I might have my hand on it in case or something like that, but I'm not going to sit here and threaten somebody with it or show them...
threaten him. I held it up.
Okay, but with you...
That's a threat. That is a threat. Why are you holding up a gun?
With you showing him even the bag, which everybody knows what's in that kind of bag, that could be considered as a threat.
Well, stopping your car and blocking me in the middle of my lane could be considered a threat as well. And my question to you is, at what point do I determine that my life is in danger?
Okay.
And at what point do I start taking steps to protect myself when a man pulls his car in front of me and stops it at a 45-degree angle, impeding my traffic and breaking the...
Well, if he stopped at a 45-degree angle, I believe it. But I don't believe he did that. I believe he probably was just slow in front of you and you just was being scary.
Driving laws.
Okay. Can I see your firearm? Don't take it out of the bag. Just hand me the bag.
It's unzipped.
Okay.
I always drive with it unzipped so I can reach for it if I need to.
Okay. I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. You care if I take it and unload it real quick?
No, go right ahead.
What color is it? Bomb. I'm
gonna take it back to my car just so it's not here in front of everybody. Okay.
Why are you doing that?
Because I'm gonna run your firearm, make sure it's not stolen. But I don't want to unload it in front of everybody over here. Okay. So what he's saying is that he got this road rage incident with this Uber driver. Uber driver like cut him off or something like that. And he said that this driver said that he just brandished the bag, not the firearm or anything like that. Uber driver saying that he brandished the firearm.
Yep, and it's black, bro. That's it. It's over. It's black. Even though 90% of firearms is black, but it's black, and the Uber driver said it was black, so it's over.
Was the Uber driver able to describe the firearm?
He just said it was a black handgun.
Okay.
And it is. One in the head. As you should. I always say keep one in the head.
Because I asked him if it was in the bag or... Okay.
It's a nice little firearm, though. I like it.
7:44 on 2. I'm sorry, I know you're busy. I have a firearm whenever you're ready.
So
at what point did he show the gun? When they went across, I knocked the phone.
So about right here?
Yeah.
But he came up the up ramp too.
No, he going this way. Because he crossed me, I can't get the lane, and I go with the back from him.
Wait, hang on over here. When this whole lane change happened, did you continue going straight or did you go up the up ramp through the garage?
No, I never entered the garage.
Never entered the garage? Okay, so were you in the very far left lane and then you tried to change lanes all the way to the right?
I was in the lane where you can either go in the garage or go straight. He was in the next
Okay,
right.
so you weren't in the very far left lane.
No.
You were in the middle lane per se.
I was in the lane, I don't know what they call it. I was in the lane that you could either turn left, it's got two arrows. One was turning left into the garage, the other was go straight. I went straight. He blocked me before we got to that spot. He was so pissed off because he tried to force his way over. I honked my horn at him, that pissed him off. He ran right by me as if to intimidate me, and he did. And cut in front of my car just before he could go into the garage. And I thought he was going to cut in front of me, give me the finger, and then pull into the garage. He pulled in front of me, didn't go into the garage, wagged his hand at me. I don't know what he was doing with his hand. And then he turned half a circle, went back into the lane I was in, and went up the ramp. And I was behind him at that point. I was never going to
I mean, if you got video, that would better smooth things out because I'm getting one story from him and one story from you. That's why everything's getting confusing.
I don't know. I have a chip if you want to check it out and let me know.
I can't do nothing with that, man.
Okay. Can't do anything right now.
But if a guy's waving a gun, then that's a crime.
Yeah,
we want to investigate that.
Yeah, you can do it, sir, because I tell them exactly what happened. I'm talking about the up ramp, okay?
Yes.
I am in the middle lane, turn to the up ramp, and he's trying to, with the lower level ramp, cross that way.
Okay.
It's okay. I don't know.
So did he ever take the firearm out of his little
he
pack?
showed me like this.
So what kind of gun did you visually see?
No, he's showing me on the inside the car like this.
Yeah, at what point? Like up here or back down there behind
the back there. When I knocked that, I honked that because he crossed me. Because I can't get
So, what did you see? What kind of firearm?
I don't see that. What kind of? But I see inside the.
Did it look like a rifle, handgun,
Small
revolver?
gun. It's like that. I don't know which name is that, but a small gun like that.
Black? He don't know guns. He don't know gun, and that's not even a typical gun. That gun that dude put out, that Ruger, that's not a typical gun. I've never even seen that gun before. If I have, I only seen it like a couple times, but it's not like a common gun to be like, oh, it was a Glock. Nah, like it was a black gun, black firearm. He told you.
Black color, yeah.
Black, silver.
Black color, yeah. Black color.
Okay, so it definitely wasn't in a brown leather holster.
You could, bro, the joint was open, the bag was open, everything. You know the nigga guilty, bro. You know that old nigga was trying to like just abuse his power and wag the gun around.
I would say unfortunate timing of like the recirculation road back there where everyone's trying to turn left to go up into the garage, and then he was trying to change lanes to right to keep going straight on the recirculation road.
Okay.
Both honk at each other, you know, probably gave each other the finger.
Okay.
He's saying that he took his firearm out of his holster and started flashing it at him.
Okay.
He's saying he just picked up his little brown leather holster and just to prove that he had a gun and he shouldn't intimidate him or anything like that.
Okay.
He's saying he never took it out of the holster. Okay. But he's advising he saw a small
We know that's a lotto, bro. Come on.
black handgun being waved by this gentleman.
Okay.
Here's the other question. If we do pursue the disorderly conduct charge, do you want to pursue charges on him?
I don't know. I just inform you because he are working every time over there, right?
I get that.
He never do anything wrong with that. He just come to earn the money, right?
But as of right now, the crime is against you. He displayed a firearm towards you, so you would have to be the victim of that crime. So
I don't know.
it's up to you if you want to go through the legal
Let's see, nigga, you want to press charges or not? You called the police, so what you want to do now?
process if we end up going that route.
I don't want to do that.
You don't want to?
Oh, he don't want to do that because he like, I'm good. I don't need those issues.
Okay, so what? I mean, what I can do, I can do an incident report documenting what happened.
That's it, because I don't want to go with the over because I don't want to waste that time and the money from everything.
He's I don't want to waste the time, the money, or the resources.
Hey, well, with all this day of crazies out in the world, I can't believe that there's even a question that I had the right to feel
The right to what? The right to what? Pull out your gun?
threatened.
Well, other officers are doing their investigation, and we'll go from there.
If someone pulled in front of you and blocked your car from the dancing, would you feel comfortable with that, or would you feel uncomfortable with that?
I mean, let me tell you one thing, right, about the airport. At the airport, I have seen something you probably would be like, no way. People will pull in from anywhere.
Right.
You won't even see them.
What he was trying to do.
People will walk in front of your car. When
Yes.
people come to the airport, I don't know what happens to them, but something
because people are rushing. People don't want to miss their flight, so they're doing stuff they wouldn't typically do. Which means when you're at the airport, be extra careful, extra safe.
funny happens. I've seen people come from anywhere and everywhere. So at the airport, I feel like, you know,
Well,
if you have road rage, then airport's probably not the best place to be at.
I don't have road rage until somebody stops their car in front of me, prohibits me from moving my car, and then I'm wondering, what is this person going to do next? Are they going to jump out of their car with a gun?
Right.
Are they going
You step out of the car for us real quick.
You step into the car for us real quick. All right, they about to get his ass.
He's going to take me to jail.
We're going to talk about that out here real quick.
Come on, Bodie, please don't take me to jail.
All right, let's go back over here real quick. Okay. Based off of the fact circumstances that we were told, okay, we believe that you displayed a firearm, okay, whether or not it's in the zipper or whatever. He described your handgun. Okay?
I did
a
help.
small black handgun. Okay,
It's not a small gun.
Regardless,
It's a large gun.
Okay, he described your handgun. Okay, that's kind of hard
That's relative. That's it's just a smaller gun compared to like a rifle or something.
to do when it's inside of a brown leather case.
It was in the case.
Okay, so right now you're going to be arrested for disorderly conduct for displaying a firearm. Okay, so can you turn around and put your hands behind your back for us, please?
Yeah, can I have a minute with my wife to
We'll let you talk with her
make some
first.
arrangements?
I got this.
We got him, boys. Nah, but they got his ass, bro. He's displaying firearms, bro. Threatening niggas.
I can't believe you guys are doing this. I didn't show him my firearm. I didn't.
We don't know the facts and circumstances that were presented to us.
I don't understand how you're taking his word against mine.
We're going to search you and we're going to go in the back of the car.
Can I have a word with my wife?
I'm going to let you talk with her in here in a second, but I got to search you first, okay?
I don't have any pockets or anything. Okay.
I have to, okay.
I got you. This is unbelievable.
This is dead somebody granddad right here.
Sir, real quick,
This
are you
is
okay
such-
with your wife driving your truck home?
I am okay with that. This is such an injustice. I did not show that guy my gun. Is there a law that says I can't show him the bag?
Right now,
I
he
can't
described
hold-
your firearm. Okay.
Yeah, but how hard is that to say it was a black pistol?
He right though. Black pistol is so common, bro. Most guns are black.
I mean, if I said it was a black pistol, how many people in the country have black pistols?
A lot of people with tan, silver.
Yeah, but there's a lot with black too. I mean, is that
It do. Black pistols gotta be like at least 70-80%, bro.
Step in the car real
Yes,
quick.
sir. Yes, sir. I don't want to complicate this. I'm really having a hard time because my shoulder has been operated on, and I can't see how I'm supposed to do this. There's a lot. Okay, underneath the straps.
Yes, sir.
I don't know if I can do this. My shoulder's
We gonna help you do it if you can't do it, nigga.
killing me with these handcuffs on.
Do like you do the niggas, bro. Help them with that shit.
Just had rotator cuff surgery.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh, I'm not trying to be
He's not
difficult.
trying to be a.
I'm not trying to be difficult. Who's the supervisor?
I am.
Can you tell me just how I'm just the guy saying it was a black gun, I'm being arrested?
So
Let me ask you this.
go ahead. Okay.
The aggression that he displayed on me with his vehicle by pulling in front of the only lane that I was in,
They taking him out the cuffs?
that act of aggression, what am
Oh, they put him in the front.
I supposed to do with that?
Okay. That's failed to maintain a single lane or not yielding the right of way. That's a traffic offense at this point.
Okay.
So I mean, if
But it's, I understand in retrospect it's a traffic offense, but I'm asking you, when a man zooms past me,
You said 20 miles per hour, bro. That's not even fast.
intentionally blocks my lane, what am I supposed to think might happen next? How did I know he wasn't going to jump out of the car with his gun?
Well, did he jump out of the car?
No, he didn't. But you're dealing with retro. I'm asking about in the moment.
Right. Did you believe that he had a gun on him?
I believed he aggressed on me because he passed me, and I think the speed limit up that ramp is 15 miles an hour. He came all the way around me from behind me.
Cut 20. You said 20 earlier.
In front of me, slammed on his brakes, stopped me from progressing. And that's when I lifted up my gun case and showed it to him. And then he backed up, went back into the same lane that he was blocking me from and went up the ramp. How is that?
He ain't lying. You pulled out your gun and waved it at him.
What am I supposed to do with that? And I'm not talking look at it retrospectively.
Right. No, I understand.
Try to put yourself in the moment.
Right. And I've been in that moment myself as well, and I'm an LTC holder, and like I said, at that point, all you got is basically just a traffic offense, and you got to just let it go.
Oh, look at the wife hugging her hubby. We're gonna get through this, okay?
So I go to where he is. Should I go home first and then come get?
They're not going to let me out tonight. Here's what.
He's a thug. Lock him up.
What's going to
How
happen?
do we get bail? Like,
I'm going to go stay in their holding facility tonight.
okay.
Tomorrow morning, they're going to transfer me to the Tarrant County Jail, where all the bad boys are.
Where all the bad boys are.
And then the Tarrant County Jail is probably going to hold me until Monday. And they will probably take me in for some arraignment on Monday morning. That's my guess. Does that sound reasonable?
The jail staff will be able to give you some more information.
But I'm probably going to spend 2 nights in jail, right?
That I don't know.
Can you call Vista Therapy in the morning and cancel my appointment? I'm supposed to be there at 9:40.
Okay. But can I get?
Call Vista Therapy and cancel my appointment. He seemed like a good guy though. He a good guy. He just dumbass nigga like made a bad decision.
You out tonight? Like
No,
tonight?
you can't. They don't allow bonding.
Yeah.
There is no bond tonight. So I will spend the night sleeping on a metal bed somewhere tonight, probably here in the airport somewhere.
I'll give you the address where he's going to go
And
tonight.
then tomorrow morning they're going to transfer me to the county jail. And if the county jail gives me an opportunity to bond out before they book me in, you've got to come get me right away because they usually only allow a few hours to do that.
Look at my dude right here. Gangster. He was arrested for disorderly conduct, displaying a firearm. I wonder if he loses his concealed carry license for this. I wonder. I don't know. I'm not too sure. It's a good question though. Alright, I'm about to get up off this joint, man. It's 2:30, 2:35 a.m. We did a couple hours. We put a couple hours of pain in. You know what I'm saying? We 3 hours in tonight. We about to end it. I do appreciate everybody for tapping in with your boys. You know what I'm saying? You know, I do appreciate y'all. Love y'all. What's this? Walmart thief makes the worst choice possible. Yeah, should we watch this before we go? Fuck it, let's go. Let's watch this. Before we dip out, we're gonna watch this real quick. Let's see what a Walmart thief makes the worst choice possible. What did she do, and why was this the worst choice?
Responded to a report of 2 women trying to steal from Walmart.
Bro, it's always the women stealing from Walmart, gang.
All right, go ahead and put your hands behind your back. Me? Yeah. What did I?
Damn, immediately off the walk up, gang. Immediately off the walk up, they put your hands behind your back. Good looking, Brody. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Brody. I'm going to rock out for a couple more minutes, bro. We're going to do this. We're going to watch this together real quick.
Put your hands behind your back. What happened? Put your hands behind your back. Palms together like you're praying. Awesome. Come here. Come here. Turn around. Hands behind your back.
You got the security.
Hands behind your back. Put your palms together like you're praying.
Grab my purse off the
Again, you listen to me. You listen to me, not her.
When we get a chance, am I gonna be able to know why we're getting?
Yeah, we're gonna go in the office and I'll let you know.
Okay.
Walk all the way to the end.
Can we not walk too fast? I'm pregnant.
stomach hurts.
Why you stealing and you pregnant?
Following behind him? Alright, nope, stand up, face the wall. You got any weapons on you, anything? Alright, wait. Because you're pregnant, I'm going to swap these cuffs to the front. Palms together like you're praying out front. Alright,
Nice,
have a seat.
That was nice.
So-
That was nice. She didn't have to do that.
Here's my question to you guys. You guys almost hit me earlier, right? You saw me. Right, but you saw me, right? So you knew I was in the store, right? Okay. You also realize that there's thousands of cameras throughout this entire store, correct? Okay. So, let's play devil's advocate. How smart is it to bag items without purchasing them and then putting them in a cart, concealing them without paying for them?
You talking about the house shoes?
In general.
Whatever you stole, shorty. Whatever you stole.
Any merchandise.
That's it.
Right, because we stopped you guys. But I'm asking you a question. Is it smart to do that?
No.
You saw me.
I told her.
You also saw
put
me.
them in the front because I didn't purchase them, but I have money to buy everything in that.
Damn, you snitching?
Part.
Okay, well, here's the other problem. We also have you guys from another incident with your photos where you guys were not stopped because you guys pushed out before they were able to make contact with you. So at this point, today, you both are going to be trespassed from Walmart nationwide. You're not
Nationwide.
permitted in any
Nationwide is on your side.
Walmarts at all whatsoever. If they open one on Mars, you can't go to Mars and go to that Walmart either. We have facial recognition. I work this one, and I also work 62. If you show up at either one of my Walmarts, I will immediately arrest you and charge you for both theft, and I will also charge you for trespassing. Do you both have IDs?
Do I have my ID? I'll have to look.
What's your first name, ma'am?
Mariah.
All right. What's your first name?
Michaela.
It was almost $1,200 last time, wasn't it? Easily a felony.
Not baddies at all either. Sloppy, nasty looking Jones. Look at both of their yitties, bro. Look at her yitties. She got no bra. Her yitties is just drowning in this shirt. Nasty. Us too. She pregnant though, so we're gonna leave her alone. Those some pregnant titties. They got milk in them.
That I can still file
Those some milk sacks.
warrants on. The last amount that you guys pushed out? Almost $1,200.
She like, oh damn, is that much?
Just because we don't get you the first time doesn't mean you won't get you the second time. Or the third time. Or the fourth time. But the time that you guys spend doing all this nonsense, you guys could be putting an application in somewhere for jobs and stuff.
I can't. I need that 6 hours.
You can still work. We have plenty of people that work here at Walmart that are on SSI.
Looks like the second one, Michaela, is showing an activating one out of 10 for F1 domestic assault and obstructing.
Damn, pregnant girl. You got a warrant. And look how her friend looking at her. Look how her friend looked at her though.
Looks like the second one, Michaela, is showing an activating one out of
She listening. They both listening.
10 for F1 domestic assault and obstructing.
Look how she looked at her.
See if there's a hard copy of the warrant and see if it's good.
Sounds like you might be one of the county anyway.
It's a bench warrant.
Nope.
The police
Nope.
need my phone. I might be going to the county.
Come on. You don't get
I
to have
gotta go.
conversations.
Sorry. I hope I can just get some peace.
Alright,
Nah, not today.
Michaela, I got a warrant in hand. I'll fax it out to the county.
Copy, thank you.
So I'll be going to the county.
Okay. Does she have her paperwork? Is she ready?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get her out of here. Have her sign. Stand up. Come.
You going free? Oh, they freeing the homie, bruh. No warrant. She going free.
Hand on top of your head.
So for your trespass, you can't come to any Walmart in the country, Sam's Club, Murphy Oil and Gas, parking lot, anywhere. All right.
No subways, no stores associated.
Inside, yeah, nothing at all.
All right, you are free to take both bags and leave. You just have to leave the property. Is that who the DV is against? Okay. Open it so I can get the number. Okay, you're free to go.
Yeah, she can take my phone.
When you get out of the county, you're not going to have any way to contact anybody.
I'll use the phone.
Okay. Nope, 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 nope!
She's out to run?
Stop!
Bro, with all the handcuffs in the front, she can run. Bro, this is crazy. Bro, y'all watching this? Is y'all here with me? Bro! Look, she held the door. She held the door for the homie. She held the door, she held the door.
Nope, 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 nope!
Yo, she got kind of far for having handcuffs and being fat.
Stop! You're gonna get pepper sprayed!
Walmart employees start chasing her too. Ah, they want to make contact. Damn, bitch. Should have ran faster.
Stop!
They're making contact. Look, the people like, they're like, God damn, what happened?
You're gonna get pepper sprayed!
Yo, Walmart employee, relax, nigga. Get up out of here. Yo, she out of there. She about to get caught, though. She slow. She too fat. Bop! Got her. Got your ass. Oh!
Are you fucking...
The Walmart employee was not even supposed to do that, though. She could sue Walmart. Why she gonna sue Walmart? She gonna sue Walmart, bro. She could sue Walmart for that, bro. The Walmart employee heard her just now, bro. The Walmart employee not even supposed to touch you once you leave.
Oh, no!
Trust me, I used to work at one of these stores, bro. Once you leave the store, they're not even supposed to touch you.
No!
He should have let the police tackle her, but now it's a lawsuit.
You're gonna get pepper sprayed! Are you fucking joking?
No, I can't. No, I can't go to jail, please.
No, please. Fuck!
Don't do this to me. Please don't take me.
Hey, go get my radio.
Please don't take me.
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. You record her. Go get my radio.
She tight. Go get my fucking radio. Look how she talked to that nigga. That nigga, hello. Go get my fucking radio. Please don't take me.
I'm pregnant.
She don't care about you being pregnant now.
I'm pregnant. You record her. Record her. She hit me. Record her. Cause I'm pregnant and I can't breathe.
Bro, black people is a trick, bro. Yo, I'm pregnant and I can't breathe as she's screaming this. Like, bro, you sound like you're breathing pretty well. No cap. You screaming at the top of your lung right now. You can breathe. Please don't take me.
I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. You record her. Record her. She hit me.
We literally heard her take a breath just now. We literally heard her breathe. Because she fat, so you can hear her when she breathes.
Record her. Cause I'm
You hear that?
pregnant and I can't breathe.
You hear that? You hear the breath?
Get hands behind your back. Get your hands behind your back.
I will once you quit doing that to my head. I can't breathe.
Get your hands behind your back.
Please.
Get your hands behind your back. You're gonna fight me. Get your hands
I'm
behind
not
your back.
trying to fight you. You already.
I got you.
She already slapped me.
Give me this.
Oh,
I got you.
262, I got one. Fight me.
262, I got a woman fighting me.
And she ran from the police.
I can't breathe and I'm pregnant.
okay.
I got you.
Here. I can't breathe and I'm pregnant.
All right, well, get your arm out from underneath
Let me turn
No.
to my side.
No, get your arm out from underneath you.
Arm out.
Let me turn to my side.
Get your arm out and we'll turn you to your fucking side. Why can't you listen? You have issues.
I can't breathe. You have issues. It's always the employee talking the most.
Yes, I can, because she asked me for assistance.
She asked for assistance.
Please. Yes, I can.
I got people surrounding me, please.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. An officer asked for assistance.
I can't breathe and I'm pregnant! You're over me! You know
We have multiple units en route.
Help me! Help me! Get me!
What the fuck is this thing about the pull out? Nigga, what is this in Walmart security pulling out his pocket? Nigga, it better be a goddamn flash.
We have multiple units en route.
Help me!
You see him reach? I'm like, what is this thing about to pull out? Just a flashlight.
Help me! Get me! Your arm!
Units responding to Walmart advice.
Please, okay. Dude, get the arm. Like, listen, is it that hard? No, I can't breathe on my stomach. Get off of me.
Shut the f*** up!
Yo, she tight. She tight.
On my stomach. Get off of me.
Shut the f*** up!
Get off of me. Please.
Take this.
You got my arm.
262.
Unit 262.
One in custody. You slow the other medics down. The other units down. Respond, medics. Get the f*** up!
Bro, she tight. She mad as hell.
My daughter.
All right, put your knees to your stomach.
My daughter.
Shut the f*** up and get up!
You ain't gotta talk to people like that, bitch.
My daughter.
Look at me right
She talking to her crazy, like, shut up, ho.
now before you get another charge. Sit up!
Oh my God. Please just get me back to my kid. I promise I won't come here no more.
I got your can. Take your time. Take your time.
It's okay.
Prince, you're good. You're good. Good?
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, come back.
You're good. You're good. You got it, Baton.
Are you okay?
She's pregnant.
Are you okay?
She slipped, come here, she slipped her cuff or didn't get one cuff on.
Alright.
Again?
I want to go to my kid.
Turn around. Turn. Are you alright?
Turn that way.
Turn.
Yeah. We got to the ground and she just immediately.
I just want to go to my kid.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
She just immediately what, bitch? Lie.
That's not happening.
Yeah, J-Mo, what's the word, my boy?
Just take this from me for a second, please.
You're good. Stop.
You're good. Stop.
Relax.
He hyped. This is his first cop event. It's the first time he got to have a real tackle. And it had to be a female.
Just take this from me for a second, please.
You're good.
Stop. You're good. Stop.
Relax.
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 But you already know how to fucking. You already know how to be causing trouble nowhere. You know that.
Damn, they know her. They know her. Yo, I don't be causing trouble nowhere. Then why the police know you?
Oh, now look at how they doing me. What the Get off of me! Just get off of me! Man, get off of me!
Ma'am, you're going to jail. Stop. Stop. You're going to jail.
Get off me, bitch! It's about when it comes, I want to be able to do shit!
Watch your foot.
What you doing?
Just take her to the hospital. Okay. Getting her into that is going to be a fight. Yeah. So just take her to home, and I'll let them know.
I'll let her know.
We'll follow you out there, kid. All right. What happened?
I f***ing had her cuffed and she told me she was pregnant, so I cuffed her in the front.
Did you cuff her out here?
No, in there. She was
in the office.
Oh, she's getting escape all day.
Okay.
But
oh, she's getting escape.
I had her cuffed in the front. I had her other friend here. All they wanted to do was
She like she a freaky ass white girl though. She look like she a freaky ass white girl. Like once she get comfortable with you, she sucking you off everywhere.
trespasser. So, run her. She's got warrants. She wants to pay. She's got to go. I told her friend, I'm sitting there at the desk. I said, you can go. Grab her shit and go. She slips her cuff and gone. Fucking come out here and I tap her to the ground.
2136.
Okay.
She is pregnant, I guess, apparently. I don't know.
Did she tell you she was pregnant before she ran?
Yeah.
I mean, when she was in the office?
Yeah.
Okay.
The suspect was charged with multiple crimes, including felony escape. She has a criminal record in the same county consisting of multiple violent offenses.
Damn, felonious assault, domestic violence, driving under suspicious, suspicion or violation and escape. Sheesh.
She bonded out and ended up pleading guilty. In the end, she was ordered to complete 3 years of probation. She was also ordered to pay the court $900, which hasn't been done. Consider subscribing to Crime Scene Cam for...
Wow, man. Sheesh, bruh. Yeah, Shorty got that ass spanked, gang. Shout out to her, though. I'm sorry that had to happen, but why you ran? You was already locked up. You was already in cuffs. Why would you run? You know what I'm saying? But all right, boys, I'm off this nasty though, man. I do gotta get up early in the morning. It's already the morning, so I definitely gotta get to bed. I'll see y'all in the next one, bro. Tap in with me tomorrow night, bro. Tomorrow night, I'll see y'all on here, and I got videos dropping tomorrow, so stay tuned for those, boys. Love y'all. I'll see y'all soon, man. Subscribe and share this with the homies. Let everybody know they need to tap into the streams. We going. Let's grow this army.